a story, one where we're both wandering all over this room. Maybe I'll say what you're needing. You won't take back your pleading, and the sun will shine through. Tell me a story, one that keeps me falling asleep and you're up.
Welcome back to Take Your on 16-month streak.
Maybe our hearts will stop mourning, cause tragedy's boring, now that I found you.
Hello everybody, welcome to another Watch Along with your boy. Before we even begin, shout out to Jack, who's been a subscriber for 16 months, and he says 16 months too many. Let's have another 16 more. Thank you, Jack. Your Random Footballer is a bit of a one-season wonder to an extent. It is Bakayoko, who was interesting for a season and then absolutely stunk up the gaff thereafter. One of the only failures of that ridiculous Monaco side from around 2017. Everyone else seemed to have quite a nice career. Bakayoko was not one of them. In fact, if you guys remember, Bakayoko was the reason why Monaco got knocked out, because he gave it away in a silly area, and then Juventus scored and won. Anyway, guys, enough about Monaco from 2017. It's all about Manchester City in 2025 today against the mighty Plymouth Argyle. It is the battle of the ships, you know. They've both got a ship in the badge, and let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest here, guys. Plymouth Argyle are objectively the worst team left in the competition. That is not an opinion. Based on league standing, they are the worst side. They are the lowest ranked side left in the FA Cup. Manchester City, aside from Forest, are the strongest side left in the competition. I appreciate and accept that Plymouth knocked out Liverpool, of course, shout out. But we should be winning this game, and we should be looking to win the game relatively comfortably. I know that we said the same again about Leyton Orient, and it only ended up being 2-1, but we are at the Etihad this time. I expect us to win today, and I'm going to say that we win it well. I'm going to say 4-0. I don't care. I'm going to predict a cheeky 4-0 victory for City. You guys seem concerned about the lineup. Let's have a look at it. Big up to Ritesh for subscribing to the channel. We've got Adash. Hello, Adash. Big up to you. Nam says the lineup is uninspired. Nobbins Karaoke, of course. Hello to you, Shreyas. Yeah, LB texting me. What a cutie. The music is so buns. Hello? Midfield's fire. We'll be having less of that blur. Hello, Sarthak. Dave says the damn midfield is back. Jack says we're losing today. Brub says, yes, the lineup is concerning per usual. Anthony, it's a very good point, in fairness. Plymouth will take this game as their Champions League final. It's a very good point, Starsh. Yeah, it is, of course, a very heavily rotated side to what we saw against Spurs. That does make sense. I'm happy that Haaland's being rested, and if you rest Haaland, then you have to play Foden at false 9, as it turns out. It's absolutely fine, and that rhymes. Look, it is a very experienced side, of course. You know, there is Grealish, Bernardo, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Ake, Ortega. But there is a lot of youth in there as well, of course. You know, there is O'Reilly, Foden, McAtee, Hayes, Lewis. The question will be whether it's, will it be able to stand up physically? But this is a game where we will be having the vast majority of the a ball. One hopes that Plymouth will be camped in their own box and won't actually be able to properly counterattack. Prezino asks a very good question. Where is Claudio? Yeah, no Echeverri. This is maybe what I'm most disappointed about. Now, I didn't expect Echeverri to start, nor did I expect or anticipate Bob would start. But I am upset that there is no Echeverri on the bench. I'm sure that there is a very good reason for it. Like he's obviously not up for it, is he? Otherwise, I'm sure he would want to be included. That is a shame. There's no doubt about it. That is a shame. Because I really thought that, again, I didn't think he'd be able to start, but I thought maybe he'd be able to come on 20 minutes or so. Hopefully, once the game's done, just have some free minutes. Apparently, he has trained, Jack. I think I saw some photos that said he did train. So that's the only upsetting factor. Outside of that, there's no absentees that we aren't aware of. It's still Stones, Akanji, Bob, Rodri as the absentees. It is a ridiculous bench. There is Edison, Gvardio, Diaz, Nunes, Haaland, Doku, Marmoush, Savio, all on the bench. Hopefully, we don't have to call upon any of them. But we shall see. Again, I don't mind that there's lots of rotation. It's the FA Cup against the worst side left in it, excuse me. The lineup we've put out, I don't care if we had, Kovacic instead of De Bruyne, It should still be enough to win, shouldn't it? Realistically, let's all be brutally honest here. This team should be beating Plymouth quite easily. But let me know, guys, what's the score going to be? I'm going to go 4-0. Let me know what you think. Why no Walker? Shut up, Sarthak. Midfield is non-existent, says Ayushi. I'll be honest, I'm not asked about the lineup. It's showing City aren't relying on specific experienced players anymore and will be fully integrating new signings into the team. Or Hayes is getting his first Etihad start, I believe, which is exciting for sure. This Pep obsession with Gundo already brought this team down. He's now extending for one more year. Well, I think it's because his extension was based on however many games he was going to play. I wonder if Gundogan will accept it, though, because Gundogan might just, rip up his contract. You see what I mean? I'd like to think that he would know that he needs to step away. So we'll see what he says. We'll see. I guess not, Brendan. I guess not. I'm a little bit upset, but I guess it makes sense. He's just had a massive tournament. You don't want to be throwing him into the deep end. I guess. I'm greedy. I would have liked to have seen 15 minutes or so. Where's LB? He texted me saying he's at the match. Which is exciting. I don't go to the home cup games because I'm not on the cup scheme. I do go to the home league games. I don't know what LB's situation is. I think he said he used to have a season ticket. I think. I'm not 100% on that. If someone can confirm. I think LB said he had a season ticket a few seasons ago. 4-1 I'm hoping that's to City. Plymouth 2-1. Oh no, Dave. City to keep a clean sheet. Yeah, let's pick it up. 3-0. Indeed, Lord Farquaad, but the difference is Liverpool put out a very weak side. We've not put out any, I was going to say we haven't put out any children, but you know what I mean? Liverpool put out a load of babies. They didn't even have Salah in the squad, I might be wrong there. But point is, they played like a C team almost, whereas we've just rotated, and these are still senior players who I expect to do well. Haste Nation, we are alive. And again, I promise there will be a Haste video at some point in the near future. It's just not been on my list of priorities. I apologize for that. You dig the jumper, big up. The match is on ITV4. I'm watching on ITV4 HD specifically. I've been out it was at Mrs. Nobbins' Nana's birthday. Well, it is in a couple of days' time, so we went out for a pub lunch. So I've had beers. And because I'm a dirty alcoholic, I thought, well, I might as well keep the drinking going. So I've got a litre of Disaronno here. I'm not claiming I'm going to drink all this. That would be mental. But I am on Disaronno and Pepsi Max. What sort of Pepsi Max? You may well ask, and I may well give you the answer. It is Pepsi Max Cherry. Have you guys seen the banner at the Etihad where it's like Pep Max trophies and it's the Pepsi logo? Big up to, I think it's the 1894 who did that flag. Big up to them. But yeah, so if I speak a lot quicker than usual, it's because I'm a little bit intoxicated, but that's fine. Let me know, guys. What beverages are you all drinking whilst watching me? Let me know. Water, dirty beer, let me know. Would I take Cunha? If we didn't sign Marmoush, I probably would. But I feel like he's the versatile forward that, that we don't deserve, but that we need. Like Batman, I know he doesn't have the Batman mask. That was Aubameyang, but still. Only excited about Hayes in that match. That's all. The rest, I know what to expect. And again, this is only the FA Cup. Only in that, I don't mean to disrespect it, but by that I mean it is the FA Cup against lower league opposition. We shouldn't need to put out the best team. And we do need to rotate. We do have a lot of fixtures coming up. Being out of the Champions League is actually nice, but next week we play Forest and then Brighton, and then a few days after Leicester, and then a few days after that United. So that it is a thing. It is a thing. We've had many a drunk stream before, don't you worry about it, yeah. The commentary is horrible. Thank you, matey. Glad you're enjoying it. Pepsi Max original for me. That's fairs. I do prefer a cherry, though. Cold coffee? Like an iced coffee, sort of thing. I'm doing an assignment. What's your assignment on, Dash? Maybe we can help you out. Hayes to go on loan next season. Do you think so? Cup of tea. Nice. Joshua getting a rest. Impossible, says Omega. Yeah, so the team today, Ortega in goal, as you would expect. Again, heavily rotated back four. The only senior player there is Ake. O'Reilly being that auxiliary left back. I like that. Lewis as well. So one assumes it's going to be a 2-3 sort of shape today with Nico and Lewis going into midfield in possession. One would assume that. And then the midfield three, again, one would assume Nico, Bernardo, Lewis. And then, you know, Gundo, maybe Gundogan, De Bruyne as the two central players. Grealish, McAtee as the wide players. Foden as that false nine. We shall see. Don't know how relevant a false nine's going to be in today's context, given how I assume Plymouth will set up. Don't know how useful that will be, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. I'm hoping their keeper has a bit of a stinker. Oh, Eden Hazard's in goal. I thought he retired. Crazy. That's an elite combination, Nitin. Love that from you. Our attacking unit have space for only one elite player, and it's strong, says Ayushi. Cold bench. My assignment is analysing your research of how managers went into management. Like managers and football managers, or like what? Let me know. I'm doing very well, Spartacus. How are you? I've seen your message on Discord, by the way. I need to respond to that. How are you doing? When will we see double Nico on the field? That I was going to say, Nico's not even on the bench, is he? So that's good. He's getting a lovely rest. Because he looked absolutely shattered against Spurs, was it? There's no. I was going to say there's also no Kusanov on the bench, but I think that is sort of it's illustrative of the benefits of purchasing from Ligue 1. Again, this is something that I touch upon in all of my Ligue 1 analysis videos. Is that Ligue 1 is a very physical league, very physical. You know, I'm sure we've all seen like the Neymar clips and whatnot. So if you are buying, especially like a defensive player from Ligue 1 and popping them into the Premier League, it's not going to take them that long to get up to speed with like the pace and the physicality of the league and how athletic the league is. I think that's why Kusanov is quite easily embedding himself into this side. Nico maybe in a slower league, maybe a little bit trickier. But yeah, there we go. As I say, I'm going 4-0. Positive. Let's be positive. Why not? If you are watching, even if you aren't watching, you know, if you're deficient in respect of ocular vision, leave a like on the video. It's free and it is it's helpful. It's free. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, of course. Kairi says it. I don't know how to feel. It's gonna be tricky. 100%, Kairi. 100%. It's not going to be easy. Plymouth will try to play a physical game, I'm sure. They will appreciate and accept that they're not going to be good enough from a technical perspective. So they're going to have to, you know, get into the game in other areas. Try to be defensively tight and solid. If you can, get a set piece. Try to hit us on the counter. But I expect us to win. And I expect us to win relatively comfortably. Relatively comfortably. Wonderful. Thank you, Spartacus. I tell you what I'll do, mate. I'll steal your idea and claim it as my own. How about that? How about that? I've not seen it, Musty. From LB Stream Bruh to Symphony of Clusters. He is in the Etihad. Yes, he texted me saying, are you doing a watch-along? I was like, yeah, why? It's like, oh, I'm at the Etihad. I'll give you a cheeky plug. I was like, oh, thank you, mate. Oh, here's the goat. Absolutely. His shirt's on the way, by the way. LB's shirt is on the way. Oh, is it Ramadan? Big up. What's the term? I don't know what the term is. I was going to say something else, but that's not right, is it? No, I don't know what the term is for Ramadan. Happy Ramadan? If you celebrate Ramadan, if you don't celebrate Ramadan, happy Ramadan. Hope you have a lovely time. What we saying? 4-0, mate. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. What's up to you, IDK? I'm very well, Tyrese. How are you? Plagiarism, absolutely, we do that. Don't like being out of Europe means exactly different. But in the fairness, it does also mean that we can just watch the Champions League without any pure pressure. You get me? You get me? First ever live human pose encounter. Oh my god. What shirt? You'll see. It's an LNobbins shirt. You'll see it, mate. Why are we waving flags? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Do I celebrate I don't personally celebrate Ramadan. I do celebrate Christmas and I do celebrate Diwali, but I don't celebrate Ramadan specifically. But if you guys do, big up to your Ramadan. Happy Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem. There we go. We love to see that. KDB to have a fantastic game. We love that, Scary Storm. Great profile picture of a pug. Oh, wow. Is that game still going? I spotted that. Hello. Oh, yeah, there's the penalties. Ooh. Well, keep me updated on that, Spartacus, if you don't mind. Hopefully, Wolves can win that one, because Bournemouth are a threat. High key, they are a threat. That's what I'm saying there, yeah. Less stress. Yeah, we can just chill out and watch it. My missus isn't Indian. She is part Pakistani, but she's not Indian, no. But we do celebrate Diwali. Because I do identify as being part Hindu, and that's not a joke. That is serious. I'm not joking. I miss Ramadan Mahrez. He's all right in the Mbappe. He's fun. LB is at the Etihad. Loco, he's at the Etihad. No, he's at the Etihad, guys. He texted me saying he's at the Etihad. 4-0, mate. It's going to be 4-0. Yeah, Tyrese, can you imagine? Yeah. You saw me standing alone. As I said, let me know what you guys are drinking if you haven't already done so. We've got Nitin on the chocolate milk and cookies. I think that Dave said he was having a cup of tea. I can't remember what everyone else had. I'm on the Di Serrano and Cherry Pepsi Max. You're from India and Muslim. I celebrate Diwali and Ramadan. Big up to you, mate. Yeah, we had a wonderful Diwali last year. It was very fun. Very fun indeed. What's the name of those sweet treats? Can't recall, but they were elite. I can't remember the exact terminology. There's a specific name for Diwali sweets, isn't there? But we had some. Gorgeous. Let's see the LNobbins shirt design. So it's basically the same as my Blue Moon design, but it's got L bins on it. I'll show you. As I say, there's no hiding here. I'll show you. It's on the way. I've got one for myself as well because I'm a little nerd. We're about to kick off here, by the way, boys. Maybe it'll be McAtee false 9. Here we go. We have indeed kicked off. Bish bash bosh. Wait, Jack, is it your birthday? Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Jack, if that's the case. Big up to you. Yeah, come on, City. Get your score predictions in if you haven't already done so. I'm going for a optimistic and fun-filled 4-0. I want 2 goals either side. I want a goal from Kevin. I want a goal from Nico O'Reilly. And then I want 2 goals from McAtee. That's what I'm anticipating and predicting. Yes? That's what's going to happen. Is that the Etihad, mate? Wait, who's that, Kazoo? Whose birthday is it? Let me know. Let me know. Bosh. Right. Go on, Rico. Good to game. Let's see how we're setting up. Okay, interesting. It does look like Nico's not going into the midfield, so he's going to stay as a left-sided centre-back. Okay. It does also look like McAtee is going to be... Look at that run by Rico, question mark. No, okay, Bernard. Okay, so yes, we're not... Oh, Bernardo. Okay, fine, he won it back. He gave it away and then won it back and then gave it away again. It's like a sandwich, isn't it? It's like a sandwich of hell. Oh, Ortega's made a decision. He's come out. Yes, easy, easy, easy. Look at that jockeying. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll see how we're setting up properly in a moment. It looks like it's a straight-up back 3 on ball, though, which I didn't anticipate. I thought it was going to be a back 2. Alas, it is not. Alas, alas, alas. It is not. Absolutely nothing. What, not even like water? Not even like water? Come on, mate. Yeah, if you're watching the penalties, please keep me updated on the penalties. Because, again, we really want Bournemouth to get knocked out of that one because they're a very good team. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I wonder how that works in his family because Kusanov was born on a leap year. Does anyone know why we have leap years? I do know the answer. Don't look it up. If you don't know, let me know and I can tell you. Hayes out to Bernardo. Big game for Hayes. Hope he has a lovely one. Bernardo's created the space for Hayes. That rhymes. Okay, have a shot, mate. I didn't want to have a shot. That's reasonable. Come on, Jack. Lovely game from you as well. Nico O'Reilly. Ake. Hayes wants it. Love the confidence. Nico O'Reilly in his short socks. Again, as one would anticipate, Plymouth are currently camped within their own defensive third, as they are totally within their right to do so. Why not? But yeah, it does look like Bernardo's going to be holding the width on the right. Surprising. I thought it was going to be McAtee. But there we go. Brian Cox is fascinating, to be fair, yeah. Leap years aren't real. Shut up. Oh, comes out to Foden. Passes to Grealish. Oh, it's blocked. A Grealish goal would be very fun. I would pop for a Grealish goal. Yeah, yes, exactly so. It's because a year, as Nico O'Reilly misses the ball here, I'm about to give you some physics, guys. I'm about to give you some physics. It takes the world, the Earth, if you want to be specific, 1 year and a quarter of a day to orbit the sun. Therefore, after 4 years, you have an extra day. And we account for that with a leap year. So there you go. Now you know. It's because it takes the Earth 365.25 days to orbit the sun rather than 365 exactly. So after 4 years, you are losing a day. So you need to account for that with a leap year. And now you guys know. It's very cute. Everyone's asking, where is LB? He's fine. He's at the Etihad. Don't you worry. I don't want to watch these pens. Let me watch my team. Yeah, David, that's fine. But some people are watching the pens. So let me know what the state of play is there, if you are doing. Hello, Party Border. How you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, LB is at the game, hopefully enjoying himself. As I say, I think he told me that he has a season ticket. Someone asked earlier, what's the LBins shirt? Here it is. It's basically my Blue Moon design, but with LBins. Look at that. Look at that. I made that. Established 2023. That's when we did our first show together. It's got Manchester skyline and a blue moon and a Manchester B in the letter B. And it's got my logo for the N. Thought has gone into this. And the lines around the moon are the Metrolink tram tracks in the Metrolink colours. LBins. LBins merch. You'll have to see it. They said it wouldn't happen. I don't know who they are, but they said it. Jack standing up his man, clipping it in to our midget false nine. Love to see that. Low key, let's play Nico O'Reilly as like a striker. You know, get some height in there, for sure, for sure. Is he my best friend? No, but he's a friend. Oh, Foden, nice touch into Gundo. Oh, couldn't get the shot away. What a shame. Trying to find Kevin. Too much on it. Damn. Yes, Ing, I've got the game. It's on ITV4 if you are having difficulty watching the game. If you aren't in this country, then I don't know. We ship to Denver? Absolutely. It is worldwide shipping, mates. Click the link in the video description for the section for LNobbins merch. I have many a good design, a unique design there. You can get a Blue Moon. You can get, if you want, you can get it in Blue Moon. You know? You can get a pet poster. You can get my War on Reactivism shirts. The link is in the video description if you would like to support your boy. And get a lovely shirt. Or hoodie. Big up to you, Dark. Everyone getting LB withdrawal symptoms. I'm getting LB withdrawal symptoms, to be fair. You know. We should go out again, I reckon. I've got his address now, because he had to give me his address to send the shirt. Shall I, like, leak it on the stream, guys? Shall I do it as, you know, that would be funny, wouldn't it? That would be a harmless joke if I leaked it. Yeah? I'm going to do it right now. Guys, if this video gets 1 like, then I'll leak the address. How about that? Yeah? Smash, get those likes up, guys. We need to get to 1 like, and I'll whip it out. And then I'll give out LB's address. It's a pun. Do you get it? A jammies penalty from Bournemouth. Bastards. We need Wolves to win that one. Yes, we are building up in the back three. That's fine. It looks like Gundogan's actually much deeper than I thought he was going to be. So it looks like it's a 3-1 with Nico, Ake, Hayes as the back three. Gundo has that one. Heavy touch by Grealish. De Bruyne makes it work. And then Lewis is going up to the right of midfield. De Bruyne left. Although, to be fair, it's looking at... Actually, no. Well, Foden's technically the striker, isn't he? So I guess technically you'd say McAtee's at the tip of the diamond, unless it transpires it's the other way around. But it's looking like a 3-1 build. Like the start of the season. I anticipate that's how we're going to play next season. Hayes has an excellent leap. Yes, well, I was speaking to my lovely Brazilian subscriber, Spartacus, and he was telling me all about his leap. I'm excited for Hayes. He's obviously not going to get as much game time as Kusanov. He's not as experienced, but he's certainly one for the future. And it would be lovely if Barr could also be that. I mean, obviously the jury will be out there. Like, he's probably going to go out on loan again next season. That would make the most sense. What are your guys' thoughts on the centre-back situation? Do you think we should also sign an experienced centre-back? Let's say that Stones moves on. Do you think we need an experienced centre-back as well? Grealish, that's a nice touch. Nico O'Reilly ghosting into the box. Here's Kevin, ball in, and it's a bit poor. What a shame. Bournemouth missed. We have a chance. Come on. Come on, Wolves. Now we just see Forest. Wait, who do Forest play in the cup? Because once Forest get knocked out, then we are cooking. We'll be objectively the best team left in the competition. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Dave, of course I was joking, of course. Or am I? No, I am. Or am I? I am, obviously. That'd be weird. Bournemouth and Wolves both missed. Why are these guys toying with my emotions? Why are they toying? It is a shame. It is a shame, FG. Because if he wasn't injury prone, it wouldn't even be a conversation, would it? But you can't rely on it. Big up to Dan. Thank you for subscribing, matey. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoy yourself. If you don't, I do not give out refunds. This is not a free trial area. You know, this is caveat emptor. Is that the Latin I'm getting right? Buyer beware. Yeah, I did real estate law for a time. And what? God, real estate was shit. Oh, the penalties are high quality so far. So are they currently level?
If Bournemouth score their pen, they win.
Oh, for God's sake. Grealish into Foden. Foden and De Bruyne. De Bruyne back to Nico. It's been fluid from City so far, but not too much in the way of penetrative play. Nice touch by Foden and Jack. And, oh, heavy. Is that a corner at least? Is it a corner? I think it is. Lovely. Okay, corner. You want to see my setup? What do you want to know, Rajiv? What do you want to know, mate? What do you want to know, specifically? I can go to my face tracking camera, if you'd like. Bournemouth, oh. Well, that's the end of that, then. Bloody Bournemouth pissing me off. Oh, that's nice, into Jack. I would love to know, what is the proportion of... Or rather, what is like the average for your shot being blocked as a forward player? And then I would love to see that compared to Jack Grealish's average. It feels like every single shot that Grealish does is blocked. Oh, nice by McAtee into Foden. Oh, it drags it just wide. That was a nicely worked corner routine, though. More of that, please, boys. It's a nice idea. I don't hate it. Oh, it actually took it. Oh, that's on target, ref. It's taken a deflection. Ref? Oh, it's a corner. Okay, fair enough. I was about to kick off. No, okay. No, that's a shame. It was going in. Oh, they want a handball. Give it to us. Who takes a penalty? Who takes a penalty if we get one? Is it Kevin? That'd probably be Gundo, wouldn't it? Actually. Probably Gundo. And to be fair, that technically hits a hand. But nah, his arm's going down into a natural position. I feel like that's chill. I feel like that's fine. Yeah, no handball. Yeah. It's all good. Brazilian TV showing the pen shootout instead of the game 1L. Oh no, here's another corner. Okay, fine. We're keeping them pinned in right now. Oh, Gundogan flick on. We're asking questions, but we're not getting the answers we desire. Indeed, because that's what I mean. Because I remember having it wasn't about Grealish, but I remember having a conversation with someone on Twitter, and this chap who was a little bit confused. He was saying how Kyle Walker is actually brilliant at shooting. The only issue is that they always get blocked. My retort to that was, well, if his shots are always getting blocked, does that not tell you that actually his shot selection is a little bit shit? Like, do you know what I mean? If you're shooting and it's always getting blocked, then clearly you're not shooting in the right areas. And you were saying, nah. It's just like, he's just unlucky. So he's been unlucky all his career, has he? He hasn't scored a goal in about 1,000,000 years. Like, what are we doing? That was a very odd conversation. Indeed, that Dave, that too, he does telegraph them. McAtee into Kevin. Rico. It's been a dominating display so far, as you would expect, but we do need to be forcing the keeper a little bit more. I'd love that. Again, getting into nice areas, lots of nearly moments, but I want to test the keeper. Is that Cab Sav? No, it is Disarano. It is Disarano. Oh, Kevin trying to find Rico Lewis. McAtee having a twat. Grealish wins it. No, he doesn't. Now he loses it. Nico, get in there, mate. Get in there, my son. Okay, that's easy for you. Easy peasy. Back to the keeper. Lovely. Lovely. He needs to learn how to fake shots, says Mikey. Knowing when you have space or creating space with a touch is part of the shooting. Dom, absolutely, mate. Totally agree. That's another thing as well, Spartacus. Yeah. And sadly, that's never really improved, which is a shame. I think that every time... I think that every game he's played at left-back, we've been against inferior opposition. But in fairness, he's always done the job. So fair play to him. You know? Bernardo Silva running in. Right foot cross. Oh, I thought Grealish was going to twat it first time. McAtee! Am I lightweight? No, I don't think so, to be fair. Do you see Walker's goal against Sheffield? He's an elite goal scorer. I think the last time he scored was about 3 or 4 years ago, though. It's ridiculous. Or certainly in the league. Certainly in the league. It's been a minute. He's not good at shooting. He's got like one screamer in him every 3 seasons or so, as it turns out. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. You guys know that I was a big Grealish fan. Still am a big Grealish fan, but he's no longer he can no longer be my favourite because of all the things that have happened this season, and he's just not he's not really gone from strength to strength. He's gone from shit to shit, which is a shame. I like Grealish a lot, but I can only have so much patience for him, and it's worn out. Pep should have gone full strength, says Senna. I think we'll win, though, Senna. I think we will win. There's enough quality on the pitch to win this match. Gundogan, second ball. Nice. There we go. Lovely. Reverse pass. I do love a reverse pass, to be fair. That is very aesthetically pleasing. I totally dig that. Uzi, big up to you, mate. I've technically got the commentary in my ears, but because I speak a lot, that must be annoying. I mainly can't hear it, so I only hear little snippets of it. But whenever I do hear it, it's normally a load of shite. Like, again, I know I've touched on it a couple of times, but it was the Real Madrid game. And Steve McManaman was saying, oh, isn't it weird how Marmoush is taking set pieces? He shouldn't be taking corners. He should be in the box. It's like, right, well, first of all, Marmoush is one of the frailest lads in the air you'll ever see. In the second instance, he is a set piece specialist and took them for Frankfurt and got many an assist doing it. What are you talking about, my man? And then you multiply that numerous times over. Excuse me. Scary Storm. I think my favourite's Haaland. I think it's got to be. He's so lovely, isn't he? I think so. I mean, yeah. Well, really, it's De Bruyne. But in my head, I'm already looking ahead to next season. So, you know what I mean? Oh, De Bruyne have a twat. Oh. Out to Bernardo. Lofted ball. Gundogan! Oh, he was rolling it back to 2021. Oh, what a shame. Really nice move by City, that. Lovely. Good idea by Bernardo. Good little floater. That lots of... That's if you just have bodies in the box. We had 6 bodies in the box there, it looks like. Even if they are small kings, short kings, yeah? If you got bodies, then there is a chance that it will fall to them. Biggest issue against Liverpool, we had 1 body in the box all the time. It was very frustrating. You just need those bodies there. Who knows, maybe you'll get a second ball or a loose ball and it'll fall to you kindly. There's only... You need to play the averages game, yeah? Savio's working his way up there. Foden's not my favourite, Naveen, no. Haaland, I prefer Haaland to Foden. And I'm not being funny. The way that the commentators are going on about Kusanov, he's already become one of my favourites because I feel like I have to keep defending him. So he's already becoming one of my favourites. What do you think about people who say Doku has no end product? So here was my issue with this, and indeed I think I tweeted about it at the time. Because lots of people were saying, oh, it was a pointless dribble against Trent, because the crosses didn't lead to anything. But again, the Doku did his job. He beat his fullback. That's nice by Grealish. That was the reverse pass. And it's a corner. It's a corner. It's not Doku's fault that Foden's the only one in the box. You know what I mean? Therefore, obviously, Van Dijk and Konate are going to be able to deal with him. It's not Doku's fault. In the same way, it wasn't Savio's fault. So I don't... That's nice by... Oh, McAtee should have gone his right foot then. What a shame. That was really good by Jack. What a shame. Yeah, I love Kusanov. I love it too. FJ, mate. Spot on. Do you want to be sat in this chair? Yeah, if you guys put a bet on for corners, you are rolling in it. You are raking in the dollars. It's very frustrating. I'm going to defend him. Okay. Oh, fall straight to the keeper. What a shame. What a shame. 20 minutes in. We haven't created anything substantial. We probably could have scored with that Gundogan effort, in fairness. But it's been a dominating display. And if we keep playing like I would like to think that once the first goal goes in, if the first goal goes in, then the next will follow relatively soon after, and then after, and then after. I feel like it's one of those games. You know, like when Burnley would come to the Etihad years ago, and like they'd be tight up until around the 30 to 40th minute, and then you score 1, and then the second half is like it's mental. You score another 3 or 4. I think it's gonna be a similar vibe. You get me? Get a halftime report from LB at the stadium. We now go to LB live at the City of Manchester Stadium. What have you got to say for yourself? Well, I'm stood here in the South Stand looking at Zachary Banya. There's absolutely amazing scenes here. I wonder if he's just gone on his own or if he's got like gone with Steve or whoever. I'll have to ask him. Oh, that was nearly good, Nico. Nearly. Next time, mate. Next time. Hey, thank you so much, Andrew. Big supporter of the channel. Liverpool fan as well. Great guy. Salty media and rivals injuries. Wait. Salty media and rivals injuries. Embarrassing. I'm so sorry, Andrew. I don't know what that means. Salty media and rivals. I get the first bit. Injuries embarrassing. Can you just explain what that last bit means? What last bit means, please? Do you mean the fact that people are trying to say that Liverpool are only winning the title because of injuries? Let me know. Let me know. Thank you so much, though, mate. Here's a fortune for you. Yes, we have fortune cookies on this channel. Don't find fault. Find a remedy. That's quite good advice, to be fair. A problem shared is a problem halved. That's one of mine. That's not from the cookie. That is one of mine. It's bad big shit. Oh dear. Right, they're the Plymouth fans. Okay, must be great. you know, you get to go to a lovely stadium like the Etihad. You know you're probably going to get beat, but it's win-win, isn't it? You either, you know, somehow win and it's brilliant, or you get beat and it's like, yeah, whatever, we still had a lovely day out, though. So that's good. Good vibes. Oh, yes, Arsenal didn't win because of injuries. Yeah, now, I actually looked into this, Andrew. I actually looked into this because I've seen this on Twitter. Yeah, oh, I don't like our defending there. I'm not enjoying our defending here. Why? Right, okay. I mean, it's wonderful that Kevin De Bruyne did that last-ditch tackle, but why, oh, why is Kevin De Bruyne having to do that? Why is my Kevin having to be a centre-back right there? That was very good defending by Plymouth. Had to get that, otherwise Foden would have been in. I don't like that. Come on, guys. Why is Kevin in the box defending? He's a tired man. He's a tired boy. It was a lovely ball. Yeah. What's going on? Calm down. Anyway, yeah. Back to Liverpool for a moment. I looked into that. Again, I thought it was the case, but I just wanted to double check. Would you like to know how many match weeks Arsenal ranked higher than Liverpool this season? It's more than 0, in fairness. It is more than 0. But would you like to hazard a guess at how many it was? Oh, Kevin trying to find Rico Lewis. Oh, is that another corner? Indeed, it is. Big up to you, Frankie. It's going well. It's okay. It's as you would expect. We should be 1-0 up. We should be 1-0 up. From a Gundogan header. Sadly, not so. But hey, we've been dominating as you would expect. They haven't had a shot. Yeah, so clinical. 1 match week. Oh, Pat Postake nearly. 1 match week. Only 1. And that was in like, I think that was when Liverpool lost to Forest. And then the week after, Liverpool went back to being ahead of Arsenal. By around the 10 game mark or 11-12 game mark, Liverpool were already like 7, 8, 9 points ahead of Arsenal. And this was before they had, you know, however many injuries they had to their attackers. So this idea that, oh, Arsenal were well within it and just behind Liverpool, but these injuries just killed them. No. You were never close to them. You were never... That's a penalty, surely. He's pushed Ake over, hasn't he, referee? No? Okay. Looked like a rugby tackle to me. Let's have a look at this. Okay, never mind. Ake does just fall over, to be fair. I take it back. So, I don't know where they get off thinking that, oh, this is just... We were so close, we were going to do it, but sadly, it was just unfortunate. It's a load of bullshit. It's very frustrating. Liverpool were always clear of you, mate. Like, outside of like 1 match week very early on in the season. Outside of that, they've been very far ahead of you. So, yeah, I just think it's mental. Again, it's more cope. And again, maybe you have been done badly by injuries, and you have been. Not as bad as us, of course, but you still have been done badly. But let's be honest, you were behind Liverpool even without all these injuries. You still would have lost it, sunshine. So it's just boring. Offside, there we go. So it's just like, it's just childish and boring. And they're trying to equate what has happened to them this season to what happened to us this season and what happened to Liverpool in the 2021 season, you know, when Dijk was injured for the whole season. Or, you know, this year when De Bruyne was injured, sorry, Rodri was out for all the season. Your players haven't been out for all the season, guys. You had a fully fit squad for a long period of time, or like maybe just like 1 injury or whatever. That's natural, it happens. Get good. Get your money up, honestly. It's just annoying. That's a nice ball by Foden into Jacko. It goes off his bum. What a shame. What a shame. And don't give me that, oh, we can't spend money in Jan. Yes, you can. You just chose not to. Don't tell me the players aren't out there. We got Marmoush. PSG got Kvaratskhelia. We got Kusanov. There are players out there that you could have signed. You chose not to, and that is on you, and only you. 3 years of failure is not our fault. It's not Liverpool's fault. It's your fault. Oh, nearly lovely by Kevin. It falls to Gundogan! Oh, he hits the post! No! Ah! We are getting closer, boys. Gundogan should have had 2. Christ almighty. Oh, I need a refill. So lovely by Jack and Kevin there. McAtee lets it run. It's the correct decision. Oh. Colomwani can hold that, honestly. But even he would have been an option, yeah? If you really wanted a body, a forwards. Guys, the goal is coming. Now, whether it's for us is another matter. But it's coming for someone. This was a Christmas present. A liter of Disaronno. So I don't know what, you know. In fact, it was one of Mrs. Nobbins' family members who got me this. So I don't know what they're trying to say about me. You know. There's no way. Andrew, surely he didn't say they're managing a mid-table team. There's no way he said that. No shot. Surely not. And that's the other thing. Again, I accept there are injuries, but in the first instance, you know, the injuries that you have right now, they aren't to your defence in your midfield, so that's fine. In the second instance, are you telling me that, because I've seen Trossard play as a striker, and it's not great, but he's acceptable. You're telling me that front three of, you know, even like Nwaneri, Trossard, Sterling, you're telling me that that is like championship level? Like, come on, guys. What are we doing here? It's pissing me off. Pissing me off. Anyway. Oh, Musty, you have a task for me on the YouTube. You need to add that quote. Actually, no, don't add it now, because if you add it now, it might activate on the Twitch, and I don't want that. Don't activate it. Ignore me. Activate it next time we do a YouTube-only stream, please. Thank you. It might add it to the Twitch, and they'll get confused. Do I want the address of the AA? What are you trying to say? That you're either trying to say that my car's broken down, or that I'm an alcoholic, and I don't like either of them. So, we'll be having less of that. Hayes doing a decent job. Hayes has looked good, guys. Hayes has looked decent. His distribution's class. We know that. Long balls do need to improve in general, but he's been fine. Yeah. Hayes looks... He doesn't look out of place, does he? Doesn't look out of place at all. We'd love to see that. We love to see that. We really do. Yeah, as I say, it's been very fluid so far. Haven't lost the ball too many times. Jack, just be a bit careful. Can someone please confirm, does it go straight to extra time and... No, it must do, because Wolves-Bournemouth did. It goes to extra time penalties. There's no replays anymore, right? Foden to O'Reilly. O'Reilly to Jack. Oh, nice idea. Gundogan was lurking on the edge of the box. Lurking. That's a foul. Naughty, Gundo. Naughty, naughty. Hello, Josh, mate. I said, if this is lucky, what apart 04 when they won the league, as United had injuries, said Andrew. Yeah, it's just like... It's just boring. It's just boring. Every team has injuries. Now, yes, sometimes a season can be destroyed by injuries. Like this season, for example, there was no way that we could genuinely win the title this season. Because not only were because, you know, even if we ignore the fact that, you know, Rodri, our most important player, was out for the whole season, we've also had injuries to our goalkeeper. Our defence has been a shambles in terms of injuries. There was a period where we had one working winger. Our midfield has been destroyed. So there was really no world that we could have won this season. Similar, you know, Liverpool in that 2021 year where their whole defence died a death. Or even us in the 2020 year, our whole defence died a death. I'm not convinced that this was one of those years for Arsenal, because again, the evidence was that even when everyone was basically fully fit, you were still behind Liverpool, and you weren't that impressive anyway. I don't have much sympathy, and you also had a January window to do something, and you did sod all. So, you know, it's not acceptable, quite frankly. It's not acceptable. Yeah, I saw Rodri doing individual training. He needs to chill out. Aggressive by Hayes, I love that. He needs to chill out. I'm not interested in you kicking a ball this year, mate. Not interested at all. Oh, excuse me. Force it out. Come on, boys. We haven't had the ball in a few seconds. That's upsetting me. Yeah, Plymouth has still got the ball. Pressing. My God, why is a centre-back playing midfield splitting balls against us? I'm not a fan of this. Good work, Nico. Throw in. Nice. This is poor, says LB. I don't think it's been terrible. You know, we could have scored a couple goals already. I think it's fine. Zoopy too. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Johnny, I agree. If you say that, people get upset, but I think it's correct. Oh, Rodrigo, he'll bash it top corner, I reckon. At a certain point, we didn't have a winger and had only one senior defender, but injuries ain't a problem for us, says Spartacus. Well, if we somehow finish ahead of Arsenal, then I don't even know what to say, man. You might as well just liquidate the whole institution. Because at that point, you literally need to give up. You literally need to give up. That's fine, FG. I'll take that. We'll take that. Lack of intensity, says Anshuman. I think it's been okay in terms of like off ball, in terms of intensity. You can only, based on how the opposition play, there's only ever going to be a certain level of intensity that is, you know, acceptable. Oh. Gamers Lab, thank you so much, mate. You didn't leave a message, but thank you very much for your super chat. You can leave a message next time if you'd like. Thank you so much. Fortune for you though, so you still get something. You don't leave empty-handed on this channel. Fortune for Gamers Lab. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. De Bruyne into Jack. Look at the carrying. Through ball. Oh, it nearly fell to McAtee. Oh, there's so much nearly work in this game, boys. There is so much nearly work. Oh. Good point, Spartacus. Nearly. He's unlocked the Trivella. It's so fractionally doesn't quite get to McAtee. Darn it. Do I think we'll get Wirtz? No, FG. Because if you speak to people who have spoken to Wirtz, he's got zero interest in playing for City. So we need to sort of get the Wirtz idea out of our brain. Yeah, Grealish has been decent. He's been decent, man. He played well against, was the other game he started, Leyton Orient in the Cup? He played well that day as well. That was nice. I thought he was our best player that day, if anything. I thought it was nice. There's Jack into Phil, McAtee, backwards, Gundogan, yes, lovely. Lewis, McAtee. Oh, it's good defending. Well done, Hayes. Well done. Yeah, clear that ball, Hayes. He hasn't come out and said it, LB, but that's not what I said. What I said was, if you speak to people who've spoken to Wirtz, he's confirmed he's got zero interest. We always have so many corners, but we never score, says Thobo. Yeah, well, earlier in the season, we sort of unlocked how to be good at taking corners from the right-hand side when Foden started taking them. We then started to be good at taking corners from the left-hand side when Marmoush came in the Arsenal game. That was nice. They've since gone, so it's been a little bit upsetting. I will also say that the teams we've been fielding I feel like they've been very short. I would love to know the average height. Statistically, it is better to take a Haste there. He just wanted to get it out of play. Well done. LB, I do, though. Roger said, well done to every Liverpool player. I think everyone knows. Everyone knows now Liverpool have won the title. And again, they deserve to win it. City have not been good enough. No one's been good enough. And they deserve to win it. Another fortune for Andrew. Big up to you, mate. Again, big supporter of the channel. Trust your intuition. It's a corner. Well, this was not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Okay. Now that Hayes bit of defensive work doesn't look so good, does it? You just can't write this shit, can you? Fucking hell. It's a lovely header. I'm gonna have another beverage. He's in between who is it, Ake and McAtee. That's a recipe for disaster. There's just zero fucking pressure on the ball. If you're gonna defend zonally, the infamous saying is that you've got to attack the ball. And like Ake and McAtee are looking at that and they're like, nah. Oh my god. Well. And just like that, guys, hey, to be fair, we were losing against Leyton Orient, and we did the business. Have the faith, guys. I predicted 4-0. That's not happened. You know, 4-1. Easy. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I love how it's the first corner, though. I love how it's the first corner that we concede. It's iconic, isn't it? Yeah, it's just shambolic, isn't it, from a defensive perspective? Ake's looking at it. No one's picking him up. No one's interested. Excuse me. You can't be you can't be conceding goals to Plymouth Argyle. I don't care what the context is. You can't be conceding goals to them. That's not really what you do. Yeah? That's not a thing that happens. Oh my god, Nico and Gundo just got spun there. There we go, straight to Ake. Okay. And we did, to be fair, we did say it, you know, it's either going to be a counter-attack or a set piece. Lo and behold, first corner. And we concede. I've no idea what is going on with our defensive work at set pieces, man. I understand why we're not great at offensive set pieces because blah, 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 blah. Oh, Kevin Gundo was in so much space. But there's no excuse to be that shit defensively in respect of corners, you get me? But it's been all season. Liverpool, do you guys remember the Anfield game? I think Liverpool could have scored 4 goals from corners that day. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Oh, that's such a good ball! Can we please score a goal, Hayes? Oh, that was such a good ball. Ah! That's such a good ball. You've got to score that, Hayes. Oh, you've got to score that. Oh! I love that. The one time we put in an unbelievable ball and we can't get anybody on target shot. Ah! Yeah, literally Spartacus. Ah! Josh Fenton said we're going to lose. I don't know. McAtee, oh. Jack, did you confirm it's your birthday today? When do you think Liverpool tie league up, in your opinion? Shall not let Arteta pass. Well, Betfred paid out, didn't they? It's basically just a given, isn't it? It's a given. Josh says, say it. Reasonable, reasonable. Oh, Nico, no. Sorry, O'Reilly, I can't call you Nico anymore. That's offside. Yeah. Big up. It's a shame, Thobo, because that time, the ball in was really nice. I was saying it before, we're actually quite good at taking corners from that right side. Just can't finish them, apparently. Ah! Oh, dear. Grealish, dinked in. Oh. Kevin, please. Is that a corner? It's a corner. BH, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. You guys have been very generous today. Kevin off. Added nothing. Just that's a bitch. Don't be mean. He's not obese. Chill. Right, okay guys, can we please stop wasting these fucking Foden Wonder Balls? Can we please stop wasting these balls? My lad should have 2 assists. Hayes and Ake should have goals. We should have 2 goals from bloody corners, guys. Oh. Thank you so much, Citizen Dortmund. To be fair, they eliminated Liverpool, but we are so bad. But we've put out a stronger side, though. That's the thing. KX, I know, mate. How are you? Fortune for Citizen Dortmund. Excuse me. You can't go down the right path without first discovering the path to go down. Kevin in the box! Oh, it's just white! Oh! Ooh! It's coming, guys. It's coming. Oh, what? Oh my god, it's actually... I didn't realise it was an unreal save. Fair enough, that's a lovely save by the keeper. Just gets a finger to it. Jesus, man. Right, can Foden put in a third ball that deserves a goal? Okay, three times was asking too much. Reasonable. Yeah, it was actually a very good save, to be fair. I can't believe that, man. Lenin, he should have 2 assists. Are you okay, pet? What are we doing? What are we doing? Ratchet says, how are we so bad? Chill. Don't worry, the goal will come, yes? 4-1. That's a foul on McAtee, surely. Here we go. Guys, the goal is coming. The goal is coming. Ake's limping. Are you joking? Are you joking me? God, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done with everything in this world. Channel 1. Is that the Channel 1? Like BBC 1? Big up. Big up. Right, but it's irrelevant, Lunin. You should have 2 assists, and also his touches have been fine. What we doing? Invest your anger into the correct area, child. Your throat has AIDS. What an L for you. Ake's hurt. Nice! Nice! I love to see that. I love to see that. I really bloody do. I don't, in case you couldn't tell. I really don't love to see that. Oh, De Bruyne ball in Nico! Yes! Come on! Finally, we score one of those headers. Get him. Nice. Well done, McAtee, for winning the foul. Lovely ball, De Bruyne. Finally, a header gets a goal. Well done, Nico. Sorry. Well done, O'Reilly. Not Nico. Please be onside. Oh, he's well onside. Nico makes no mistake. Bam. Goalkeeper maybe should save it, to be fair. Nearly gets a hand on it. In fact, does get a hand on it, sorry. Nah, to be fair, it comes at him hard. Well done. It only took 3 clear-cut headers for one of them to actually end up on target. Nice. Boom. 1-0. We take those, guys. We take those. Thankfully, there's only 1 minute of extra time as well, so we're about to go into half-time. And that is a lot healthier. That's a lot healthier. Big up. Half-time? Yes. Lovely. Tranquilo. It's 1-1. Yeah, he scored another goal. I can't recall the game. But yeah, was it a Champions League goal against like Prague or Bratislava? I can't recall. Either way, lovely stuff. We got the goal. Fine. That's fine. I can't recall. Maybe it was Sol. Oh, Sol. He did score against Salford. Okay, thank you. Oh, yes. Is that Vino? No, this is Di Serrano. It's Disaronno and Pepsi Max Cherry. Okay. That's a lot healthier. 1-1. I would take that. I know that we conceded a goal from a corner, and it was quite upsetting. But you know, let's all be honest with ourselves. We should have scored about 3 goals in that first half. We had that... we could have scored 4 or 5 in that first half. We had that Gundogan header. We had that Gundogan shot that came off the post. We had those 2 headers from the corners. We had the actual goal. We even had the De Bruyne shot, which is very well saved. So we did create a lot in that first half, in fairness. We do have to be better in terms of converting, but play the second half like we did the first half, and I think we'll win, and we'll win quite comfortably. Again, it's very frustrating that they scored from their only corner, but it's 1-1. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think we need to panic. We don't need to make any random changes. It's all good. It's all good. Again, I do think if we play the second half like the first, we will win. Ideally, try to not give away any corners, obviously. Oh, Jack's also on Disaronno Pepsi. Big up. There are no goals in our front 6 players, says Photon. Well, I guess you do need to rest Haaland at some point. If you're going to rest Haaland, this is the game to rest him in, isn't it? I don't have a problem with the selection. Again, that I know that we were bad defensively from the corner, but we are very unfortunate to have only scored 1 goal. We could have scored 3. We scored 1 goal from a set piece. We could have scored 3. We've hit the post. Gundogan could have been better with his finishing. Excuse me. I think the first half has been all right and fine. What are you on, Roy? What are you drinking? Do I like Desperados? I don't know what that noise is. They're all right, I guess. They're all right. They're only fine, though. Lovely, Nazar. Lovely. Again, I think that on an individual level, I think our defenders have been all right. I think they've been fine. I would have probably liked to have seen Ake be a bit more authoritative at the defensive corner. He just seemed to see the flight of the ball and then just didn't really do anything about it, which is a bit of a shame. Outside of that, I don't think anyone's been playing necessarily badly, and I'm happy to just continue the second half in the same way as the first. Ake is injured. So is he going to come off in the second half? Who do we have on the bench? We've got Yoshko and Diaz. It's a bit of a shame that we'd have to play one of those 2. If he is injured, because I did see him limping, so if he is actually injured, then that's a massive L. Yeah, Ake was limping. That's a bit of an L. Indeed, though. But it's a shame because, again, the delivery was very good. The delivery was very good from our corners. But the what's it wasn't good enough. The what's it? It's a thing. It's a thing. Oh, well. Cocktail recipe, please. I'm a foodie having wine. Oh, I don't have this. Well, this isn't a cocktail recipe. This is literally just Disaronno and Pepsi. But in terms of like what's my... It's not a cocktail, though, is it? My favourite liquor is a smoky old-fashioned. That's lovely. Specifically, I like to have that at the... what's that place called? Oh my god, Grand Pacific in the centre of town. That's my favourite place to get a smoky from. If you want to make a cocktail which has got a lot of ingredients in it, get a pina colada. Get a pina colada, because they're very fun. Very creamy, very rich, very heavy, but I like those things. Fortune for Citizen Dortmund. And hey, this could be foreshadowing for the second half. The best is yet to come. As Frank Sinatra once sung in the 50s. Who do you want to see all-rounder midfielder after Nico? In an ideal world, it would be Baleba, but I appreciate that he's going to be, like, too much money. So in which case, I actually don't know the answer. Oi! Respect pina coladas. If you like pina colada, single or double. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a Philistine. Obviously, it's a double. Hello? Come on now. No, I've no idea, Nick. Maybe he's just being rested. I don't know. Try apple juice as a mixer. In what? For what? Disaronno? That sounds disgusting. Disaronno and apple juice. Also, I don't like to have apple juice in the house anyway because Mrs. Nobbins is allergic to apples. So, you get me. I prefer Wharton. Give Brighton whatever they want. It would be around, like, you know, a Caicedo level, if not more. If not more, because physically, he's got a better physical profile than Caicedo, hasn't he? Indeed, Spartacus, yeah, sort of killed the market in a way. Could we stop with the wet burps? No. Do you think Liverpool could go undefeated now? One to the end of the season? In the league? Maybe. Maybe. She is, yeah, she's, I think it's pectin. You get it in a lot of it, because she's part Italian as well. So you get it in a lot of Italy, as it turns out. I don't know why, but like her sister and cousin have the same allergy. Yeah, I don't even know if the football has been depressing, guys. Like, I've quite enjoyed that first half. Am I being silly? I thought it was fine. We created a lot. We should have... Look, the finishing should have been better. But I'm happy that we've created the chances. I know that we were bad defending that corner, but they've had a shot. So the defending generally has been very good. Again, we've created a lot. We've hit the post. We've been very unfortunate. I think the first half's been fine. I won't lie to you. I think it's been fine. Ake Stones Akanji injured. Wallahi, says Puneet. Fortune for Puneet. Focus is on the colour yellow tomorrow for good luck. What? Sorry, focus in on the colour yellow tomorrow for good luck. Okay. So look for the colour yellow, Puneet, because that's apparently going to give you good luck. Apparently so. Yeah, I think the first half's been fine. Again, we should have scored a fair few goals. I don't really understand why people are getting upset, to be honest. I don't think anyone's played badly. I don't know. I mean, Bernardo's passing hasn't been ideal, but apart from that, it's been fine. It was very interesting. Someone earlier said Foden keeps giving away the ball. Now, I have double-checked. He's been dispossessed 0 times, so I don't really know what's happening there. He's also got a pass accuracy of 100%, so again, I don't really know what's going on there. And he's created the most chances with those corners, so I don't really know what's going on there. I think the game's first half's been fine, lads. I won't lie to you. Won't lie to you. Yeah. Why is it... I don't understand why it's not been all right. We should have scored 4 or 5 goals. If you have a first half and you should have created 4 or 5 goals, why isn't that fine? Do you see what I mean? I don't quite understand. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, I know you're joking, Jack, but I get that. But we have been playing all right. It's been fine. I don't get it. It's not really pushing it though, Alex. We should have scored 2 from those corners. We did score a goal. Gundogan hit the post. Gundogan should have done better with his header. De Bruyne had a very good save against him. I don't know. I don't know if I agree. Thank you so much, Kat. Thoughts and haste, all the tools are there. He's looked good, man. He's looked good. I think he's been solid. Again, a bit unfortunate that he didn't have to do that defensive action, which led to the corner, which led to the goal. But that's not his fault, you know, really. I think it's been good. I think it's been good, to be honest with you. Here's a fortune for you, Cat. Citizen, Foden shot, which was on target, destined for the bottom corner, but it was a really good block. Cat, fortune for you. It is not necessary to show others you have changed. The change will be obvious. He who speaks does not know. He who does not know. Wait, I butchered that. He who speaks does not know. He who does not speak knows. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that was Lao Tzu who said that. In case you guys want to, you know, put that in your bloody English language fucking quotation papers. Thoughts on Henry Hoover's? Someone nicked a Henry Hoover from our university apartment when I was at undergrad. And we had to pay for it. Why are you nicking a Henry Hoover? Because it was like the apartment specific. It was like it belonged to the university. Just went missing one day, and we had to like all cough up. It was very weird. Yeah, it's all right. All right, little Hoover. Madrid losing 2-1. Big up. Wine down. No, it's not wine. This is Disaronno. It is in a wine tumbler, in fairness. But no, it is not wine. Probably have some wine with Mrs. Dobbins tonight. She's actually out. So we went drinking out to the pub with Mrs. Dobbins' grandparents and parents and sister. Sadly, not her sister's husband, who is my boy. Because he's in Helsinki for some reason. And then she carried on drinking. I was like, oh, sorry, I've got to work. So I'm here. But I imagine that when she comes back, we'll go into the games room, watch a film, and it'll be a lovely time. We'll have some beverages. We'll have some salami, you know. Be wonderful. I love my Henry Hoover. What, a bit too much, mate? That socket, that little slot, is not for, you know, it's for whatever. What did I study? Well, before I went to law school, I studied politics clusters. That is what my undergraduate degree is in. It is a BA with hons in politics. Yeah, it's such a shame he couldn't get that a header on target, mate. But yeah, for sure. Nobbins. Oh yeah, Nobbins isn't my name, guys. Nobbins is a nickname. I've had a number of nicknames throughout my career as a human. Some nicknames were related to my actual name, which I won't reveal here because it'd be too obvious. But yeah, one of them in high school was Nobbins, LNobbins. In college, one of the nicknames was Lenin. I don't know if I've said that before. But yeah, for a period, for around 2 years in college, after a certain history lesson, Lenin was another one of my nicknames, as well as Nobbins, LNobbins. It's a long story as to why it was Lenin. It's a long story. It was to do with a specific history lesson. It wasn't because I wanted, you know, I wanted to unify the means of production. No, it was nothing to do with actual political leaning. It was nothing to do with that. It's a more complicated story. No, Mars, you've exposed me! You've exposed me! John Lennon, yeah, Aaron Lennon, Aaron Lennon was genuinely a decent little player, you know. Lennon on the right, Bale on the left. That Spurs side was so sick. Who was their striker? Adebayor. Adebayor was their striker, wasn't he? And they had Van der Vaart, and they had Modric, and they had Kabul. Who else did they have at that time? Was that pre-Lloris? Oh yeah, it was Brad Friedel, wasn't it? Before Lloris. Can't remember who else they had in midfield. Wouldn't have always been Modric. Who was their defensive midfielder? Scott Parker. That was a great Spurs side, man. Hey, Hey, E-Ink. Maybe, matey. Oh, it's funny. Ruben Diaz has come on. Sorry, did he come on for Ake? One assumes that is an injury. That is incredibly upsetting. That is incredibly upsetting. But this is very beneficial for Hayes. Very beneficial for Hayes. I feel like both of our young centre-backs, Hayes or Kusanov, I want them both to be partnered by Diaz. You get me?
LNobbins Elimination Chamber predictions.
CM Punk to win. Second half has kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. Get your final predictions in. I'm going to stick... Well, I can't stick because it's changed. But I'm adapting my initial 4-0. I'm sticking with the 4-1 to the City. Come on. Come on. Hudson, he was all right, to be fair. Hudson was a fine player. He was fine. Yeah, that midfield of Parker, Modric, Van der Vaart. You had Lennon, Bale, Adebayor. You had Kabul, King, Ledley King. Fullbacks are a bit stinky, like they had Asu Akoto and Corluccia, was it? That was a little bit stinky, but there were some fantastic players in that Spurs side, which is why they qualified for the Champions League, to be fair to them. And when Bale was on it, he was on it. Jesus. He was maybe my favourite player to watch in that sort of 2-year period from 2012 through to 2013, I think it was. He's my favourite player to watch. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. He had everything. We can't keep Ake as Toxin. That's the issue. We know that these are great players, but if Ake and Stones keep getting injured, you can't... you certainly can't keep 2 injury-prone players. You can maybe justify 1. Maybe. Even then, you're pushing it. But the absolute maximum is you can justify 1. You can't justify them both. So at least one of them has to go. At least. Bale was alright, wasn't he, Spartacus? Yeah, he was fine. He was fine. That's nice by Foden. Where's that meet Mrs. Nobbins? In a part-time, in a temporary summer job. Was when I first met her, but that wasn't when we started going out. That was years after. That was when I first initially met her and acquired her, contact information. But it was years after the fact that I actually, proceeded to implement the courting procedure. Oh, Grealish, that's brilliant. Oh, no one can get on the end of it. Oh, no. Oh, there's so much nearly football going on here. So much nearly football. Oh, God. Jack's having a good game, I think. Yeah. Oh, McAtee, come on, mate. What have you got for me? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, Jack's having a good game. Chico, chill, mate. Chill. Wrist pins. Oh, my God. I don't want Haaland to come on. If Haaland has to come on, then it is a little bit embarrassing. Like when we had to bring on Foden and Kevin against Leyton Orient. Give us the full love story. No. Hello, Smian. How you doing, matey? Echemesi is in the stands. Again, a shame that he's not even involved in the matchday squad. One assumes that he's not physically able. Look at Pep and his bald head. Oh, never mind, I'm looking at the Plymouth Argyle manager and his beardy face. See, cut to the manager, and now we've lost the ball. Now I don't know who to blame and who to be mad at. I think it was Kevin who gave that one away. Seek shame. Well done, Bernardo. Well intercepted. That is brilliant. I think you give it away. I agree, Musty. That is easily... and also, that won the Champions League final. Tio, chill, mate. He's having a good game. That's all that matters. Allow it. That's a foul on Lewis. Good work. Am I bi? No, but my fiance is. Breakdown video of the love story. Oh my God. Maybe at some point I'll get Mrs. Nobbins back on. She's just not very confident in front of a live camera, that's all. She gets nervous. Well done, Diaz. I don't care if it's a foul. Well done. Jamie? What the hell? No, you are right. Edge ratio of played having no cannon players on the bench is poor, says LB. Again, I assume he's not fit. But I don't know. I have been out with LB in Manchester. It was very fun. I enjoyed myself. I had a wedding the next day. Not my wedding, someone else's wedding. And he sent me home. Because I was drinking too much. So, no, but still, you got a wedding tomorrow morning. I was like, oh, yeah. She is indeed bi. Yes, she is bisexual. Grealish was good against Madrid till he got injured. I totally agree. Yeah, that was a shame. I thought he started the game really well. Thankfully, we brought on... Oh, that's really nice by Foden. Speaking, I was going to say we brought on Foden. He played very well that day, so thankfully we were able to do that. But there we go. McAtee, that's really nice. Good pick out by... Good pick out to Gundo, sorry. Oh, never mind. Is he not bowled it? McAtee, no! Bernardo! Oh, we're getting so close with all these chances. What a shame. I'm not beating the alcoholic allegations. If I'm out and about and having a good time with friends, then I'm gonna drink, of course. Oh, I thought that was gonna fall to McAtee then. What a shame. Is that a foul offside? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Nearly FC, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I feel like Gundogan needed to release it a bit sooner, but in fairness, he played it to Bernardo, and then Bernardo did get the shot off, but it is a decent save. Yeah, sadly, it's quite a decent shave. Shave? Sean Connery, yes. These are my measures of Disaronno. That's a big boy. It might be a triple. That's a single in Gran Canaria, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a trick, guys. Gran Canaria have different tax laws, so it means that they can be more... The reason why they have different tax laws is to encourage tourism, so they can be a bit more laissez-faire with the measures. They free pour for a reason, yeah? They free pour for a reason. And it's very fun. So if you ask for like a short of limoncello, you're going to get like a glass. Do LB shirts look super tight in real life too, or just on YouTube? LB's a big boy in terms of his pectorals, so maybe that's all it is. If you got big tits, as LB does, because he benches like a demon, then it's a thing. What do you think of Hayes, asks Hoodie? I've enjoyed him in this game. I think he's looked good. He's looked good in the air. He's looked aggressive. He's looked proactive. His ball distribution's been nice. Enjoying it. YouTube is my full-time gig, absolutely. That's why I'm so thankful to all my members, my super chatters, people who buy my merch, and people who just watch and like in general. Big up to all of you. A velvet Disaronno. What is velvet Disaronno? Well, like red velvet. Like chocolate. Good tactical foul by Hayes. Good work. Do I have any tax advice? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Let me know. Why is Haaland warming up? I agree. I'd like him to not come on, personally. I'd like him to not come on. Well done, Hayes. Good work. Yes, yes, yes. Let's just win the ball back, though, boys. We don't want to go to extra time and waste another 30 minutes of our lives. No, Roy, it's not wine. It's Disaronno and Pepsi Max. I'm not that much of an alcoholic. Can't teach you how to evade it, Ethan, I'm afraid, because that would be illegal. White Velvet Baileys, but Disaronno. Hell, I don't even know how that works. Guys, I'm not going to teach you how to tax evade. Let's chill. Big up to you, it's not Star Fox, Little Fox. Night with the Fox. How you doing, mate? Got three things confused there. Jack Grealish, that's lovely. He attracted the three players. Gundo, Bernard, a lofted ball out to Grealish at the back post. Oh, Nice idea. Well done, Diaz. The tits. That's that pectoral coming through. Left hospital. What's wrong, Fox? What's going on, mate? Are you okay? Lovely little scoop by Bernard. Crossed it in. Corner. Do I collect stuff? Yes, I do. I do. You tore your ACL? How do you do that as a civilian? What are you doing? I mean, you know, speedy recoveries. Why are you tearing your ACL, you little tryhard? I mean, you know, as I say, speedy recovery, but what are you playing at? What's going on? What? I need this context. What is going on? And then 64 stream. Yes, exactly, Leon. One is illegal, one less so. You're playing football. Oh my goodness. I hope you're playing at an elite's level. Why are you tearing your ACL in the park? What's going on? Yeah, get well soon, Vox, obviously. But again, it's not funny when people do their ACL in real life because it's like, what are you doing? But you know what I mean? It's just more interesting. That's what I'm trying to say. What do I collect? Video games. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Less so much now. I've sold some of my Yu-Gi-Oh! I still have my original cards. I want to get like the original generation of them, basically. But video games is my current device, I would say. What did I study? I told you, mate, I studied politics. Oh, Leon, you live in the Isle of Man. It all makes sense. Oh, Kevin tried to find McAtee there. Lewis! Oh, no, it's over. Ah! Oh, man. It's coming. If I was to stream N64, I'd probably do Blast Core. Oh, Lewis, nearly. That would have been a glorious... That was Paolo Di Canio-esque. Josh, wait, you used to play for Berry? Really? Do I watch anime? Sometimes, yes, I do. Attack on Titan, Naruto, Death Note, Dragon Ball, Bleach. Need to get back into Bleach. Well done, McAtee. Good work there. Digimon, Pokemon. Thank you, PH, but that's outrageous. Thank you, mate. Oh, dear. As I say, yeah, I do like anime. Stop screaming like Toad. Never tell me what to do. I am a little toad. I'm a little amphibian, me. I've got fucking poison. Wait, is it venom or poison that comes out? No, it's venom that comes out and you are poisonous. That's lovely by Kevin and Jack. Oh, Rico Lewis, it must be! No! No, Rico! No! Oh, he's offside anyway, but why are you putting it in the back of the net? Oh, my God. Oh. Was it offside? Let's have a look. In fairness, he does look offside, but still. Rico, you've got to get that on target, man. You've got to get that. I know it's offside, so it's irrelevant, but you've got to get it on target. I know, Musty, I'm being cheeky. McAtee off, Haaland on. We are having to bring on the best striker in the world against Plymouth. I think that is the correct decision. Yeah, that's fine. McAtee's had a good amount of time on the pitch. Bring on Haaland. We can take Foden away from false nine. Drop him a little bit deeper. And now bring on Haaland. That's fine. We do need to win this game. Time. Need to convert who? LB? I would introduce him to Attack on Titan, but the issue is that the ending is, in my opinion, shit. And it really upset me how bad it was. First season's one of the best first seasons of anything I've ever watched. I remember watching that for the first time when it first came out in, I think, 2013. My jaw was on the floor numerous times. I had to wait like 4 years for season 2. When Horn scores, take him off for Carson. Here's Jack. He's had a good game. Come on. Lifted. Back post. Oh, nearly fell to Bernard. Nearly fell to Bernard, but not quite. Now it does fall to Bernard. Oh, He did indeed. Real Madrid losing, says Muchen. Here's Jack again. Come on, Grealish. Sort it out. Sort it out. Judge Mo losing his mind. Why? Who's Judge Mo watching, mate? Spartacus. Season 1, I think, is the best season of anything I've ever seen. Thereafter, it does get a bit less fun. Bit less fun. Naruto, the ending of Naruto is also a bit disappointing. Can't lie. Ending was weird. Spoilers, mute for 5 seconds. Aliens? Really? Okay. Okay. No spoilers. Foden into Bernard. Back to Phil. With the shot! Oh! Oh, I thought it was crossing that. He went for the shot. I think it was just wide. Let's have a look. He looked like it was close. We just need to be having more shots, to be honest. Let's have a look. Oh! How close is that? Oh! It's actually quite close. Come on, boys. There's 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. The issue of One Piece is, doesn't it last a million years? So, you know. I don't know if I can justify that from a time commitment perspective. To be honest with you. Guys, if you want to get into anime... Why are we on the counter-attack? Why? Sorry, why? Oh, well done, Hayes. Offside anyway. If you guys want to try to get into an anime, but you don't want to feel like you've got to commit to it, watch Death Note. Try to watch the Japanese. Death Note is a short, contained series, and it's very good. The manga's a lot better, but it's very interesting and very good. Would recommend. It does have a weird scene with a potato chip, but apart from that, it's good. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Dramatic music. Very odd, but it's very good. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is good. Again, that's a very old school anime. That's a very... If you don't like filler, do not watch Dragon Ball Z. If you're willing to deal with it and watch a classic, then watch it. The dub is better. I don't like dubs. Can't lie, I don't like dubs. And again, they changed the story, actually. The manga has a different story. I don't know what FMA is. I can't... Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. Never seen it, you know. Oh, sorry. Who's playing in Syria? Toby. Oi, Toby. How are you doing in the FA Cup tonight, mate? Can you remind me? As an Arsenal fan, can you remind me? Who were your opponents in the FA Cup round of 16? Let me know. Let me know. We need to score, indeed. Guys, I'm having a good time. I can't lie to you guys. I'm enjoying today's stream. You know what I mean? Even if the football's been a little bit non-plus for the past 20 minutes or so, I've just been enjoying the day. You get me. Sometimes life's about... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Pizza toppings and Inter Milan. What does that mean, pizza toppings? Shut up, Toby. Attack on Titan. Yes, I have watched all of Attack on Titan. Sub off Kevin. Absolutely Phobo. Sorry, what's 9 out of 10 Spartacus? That's what I'm saying, Samasi. These frauds, man. By the way, Samasi, I know you're a Bayern fan. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you to win the Ballon d'Or, to win the Champions League. Big up. I want Vinny K to win the Champions League. As City fans, we should all be wanting Bayern to win. We want Vinny to do well and succeed. Because if he does well as a manager, maybe we can have him after Pep. If he does succeed and is good enough as a manager, that would be lovely. Hey, at least we're drawing to someone, Toby. What are you doing? Oh yeah, early bath, son. Get in that tub, you dirty animal. You dirty, dirty animal. Yeah, you little hog. You little hog. Take that. You drew last game. Right? But was that in the cup or what? Anyway, back to this game. There's 26 minutes left. I just want a goal. My 4-1 is not looking good, guys. Can't lie, won't lie. Get on Doku, says Meche. Who to buy in place, Amasi? Got PSG winning. Ooh. I don't think they're going to be good enough, to be honest. Didn't Arsenal batter PSG? Yeah, I bet you will, Toby, you little slag. I want Barca to win, says Prezinho. That's fair enough. Barcelona have become a bit more tolerable the past season or so. I don't hate that as a concept. I don't think PSG are good enough to win. Again, I saw what Arsenal did to them. I saw what Arsenal did to them. It's also why I don't think Real Madrid will win. I saw what Liverpool did to them. That's a foul on Jack. Thank you very much. It's a good point, Toby. Well, you say striker. Call him Havertz. If we concede a goal now, we're done. That's Cap Haaland scoring a hat-trick. In before. Shout out to all these beautiful people, by the way, my members, my super chatters, the lifeblood of the channel. Big up to you all. Hope you enjoy the widget. Right, BH and Second City Saint, get a proper profile picture. You idiots. Thank you for giving me your money, but get a proper profile picture. I want to see a double S. It's pissing me off. Get a proper profile picture. Thank you very much. Selfish. Yeah, shout out the mods too. Big up, big up, big up. Grealish, into Rico. Foden's made the run, far post. First, I thought it was going to fall to Haaland. Nico O'Reilly, first time in to Haaland. No, it's cleared away. Gundo, second ball. Yes. Hayes, Rico Lewis. Cross, but there's no one attacking that post. He don't pass to the Plymouth player. Oh, they're pinned in here. Oh. Come on, Ruben. Ruben Dias. That's how you pronounce his name. Like that. Kevin. Back to Gundo. Jack. Come on, lads. Give us the victory. Nico O'Reilly. Ball in. It's a corner. Kazuya, you're a moderator. What else do you want, mate? Josh. That sort of negative... Yeah, with that attitude, we will lose. Have some faith and positivity in the side, yeah? Have some faith and positivity. Yeah? Get it up here. Get it up here. Kevin. Oh, taking it short. Here's Jack. Back to Kevin. He's onside. He went for goal. It's a decent save. I like how he tried to catch him out. Shout out to whoever was asking me to stop burping earlier. Not on this channel, sunshine. I'm a pig. Yeah? I'm a hog. I'm a swine. Nat says I'm positive we'll lose. You're about to be positive for bloody... No, I'm not going to say that. Ignore that. Kevin De Bruyne, ball in. Doesn't beat the first man. Falls to Gundo. What is that? What are we doing, boys? It didn't fall. Foden's shot was fucking shit, but it somehow fell to Haaland and he didn't put it in the back of the net. Oh my god. No. Oh. Oh, Haaland, you got to score that, man. Add that to the amount of goals we should have scored, Jack. Yeah, absolutely. We've had, officially, according to Opta, we've had 5 big chances in this match. Missed 4 of them. That's going to count as another one, surely. That'll be 6 big chances. 5 missed. 5 missed. How has Haaland missed that, man? How has he missed it? I don't understand. Blue Lock, chill. Musty. Absolutely.
Another Foden assist robbed. It was a shit shot from Phil.
It's so annoying because genuinely he should have had 3 assists. This is mental. This is absolutely insane. I was very upset his assist got robbed against Spurs as well, to be honest with you. Maybe it wouldn't have counted because it went off the tit or whatever, but very frustrating. Oh, ball in behind for Haaland to attack. Oh, is that another corner? Nice. Get Doku on to run them ragged, says Kazoo. Oh, we've taken it very short then. Goodness me, I looked away for a brief moment. Grealish, Kevin, cross in. No, don't go for goal, Kevin. Acrobatic clearance. Keep it alive, Rico. Good work. We didn't need to put it in the air. I played on the ground, boys. We're better on the ground. We play better on the ground. Well done, Kevin. Good pressing. That's a City throw. Good work, Kevin. Nice pressing. Oh, Jack. Don't need to do that. Another throw in. He's at the Etihad. Nuts. We can only take short ones. Statistically, short corners are more likely to result in a goal. In fairness. So I don't mind taking the corner shorts. You get me? You get me? Ayushi, it's not my fault if Hayes and Ake couldn't put the ball in the back of net from those corners. It's a shame. It's a shame. Halves, I know that you're a Cardiff fan, so, you know, you do things a little bit differently over there, but that is the statistical reality. Certainly for Premier League sides anyway. Now, I don't know what the situation is in the Championship, in fairness, but certainly in respect of the statistical data from the Premier League, that is the case. That is the case. The City leaked kit looks a bit shit, to be honest with you. Can't lie, won't lie. Looks a bit stinky. Deary me, I'm going to have if this goes to extra time, I'm going to be very drunk. Goodness me. This Disaronno is not going to last long, and there was a bloody litre of it. I'm not having a whole litre. That'd be crazy. That would be mad. We've had an XG of over 2. That normally means City get like 3 or 4 goals. De Bruyne a ball in for Haaland. Oh. Is it pet propaganda halves, Fairs? Oh, yeah. Officially, according to Opta, we've had 6 big chances. The attack, in terms of creation, has not been an issue. What has been an issue is conversion, sadly. Creation's been fine. Conversion has not. Kevin in the box now. Oh, they can try to win another corner, and indeed he is. Adidas quite clearly make the best kits, by the way. And I don't want to hear any argument. Nike, boring. Puma, hit and miss. Puma, whatever. Hit and miss. Adidas, clear. Quite easily clear. Ball in by Kevin. Falls to... Oh, Rico. It's blocked. Adidas, easily. Easily make the best kits, Adidas. And it is Adidas, not Adidas. Do you know how I know that? It's because the founder was someone called Adi Dassler. His first name was Adi, his surname was Dassler. Yeah? You get me? No, it's not Frankie Fraud, because the founder was called Adi Dassler. Why are you lying to me? It's another corner. How many corners have we... Guys, we've had 16 corners. Oh my god. The annoying thing is, Tio, we should have scored from 2 of them. That's why it's so frustrating. Well, surely De Bruyne's offside there, no? How on earth is that not in the back of the net? How on earth have we not... How on earth? He's onside, actually. I just don't... Spartacus, let's do it, mate. Was it okayness? I thought it was Addy. Well, my research is fraudulent then, clearly. And you're never going to get a handball for that. Yeah, exactly. Moral victory. We've been robbed. No cap. Oh, dear. So there is VAR. Has there always been VAR in the FA Cup? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway. Come on. Whip it in. Foden's whipped. Oh! Thought it was going to fall to Nico. It's defended. De Bruyne. Jack. Oh! Yes! No! Yes! No! Oh my god! How? 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 How have we not scored? What a ball by Jack. How has fallen up? Bernardo! Oh my god. I don't understand. How are we not scoring, man? Haaland should have scored. The ball by Jack Grealish is unbelievable. How has Haaland not scored? But then on the follow-up, how on earth has Bernardo... There we go! Nico! Come on! Finally! Finally! One of those Foden corners results in a goal. Finally, someone wanted to put it on target. Thank Christ! Good God! Well done, O'Reilly! Woo! Oh, it's a lovely ball. Again, it's not a foul. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Boom! He's too strong for you. He's too strong for you. Like a woodpecker. Boom! Take that! Well done. Well done, O'Reilly. At the double. At the double. Oh, stop complaining. You're from the Championship. You understand how this works. Less of that. Less of that. Check is complete. It's not a foul because it isn't a foul. Beautiful. 2-1, and we deserve to be winning. Good God, man. How many chances do we want to squander? Christ almighty. We finally score from a Foden corner. Foden, genuinely, should have 4 assists in this game. Mental scenes. 3 of them from corners. Absolutely madness. Absolute madness. And you guys said I was crazy when I said that that was a massive improvement. And there it is. Third time is the charm, as they say. Third time is the charm. If it's from the right side, we have a good chance of scoring a header from a corner. Boom. We're winning. Victory. Lovely. Finally. Again, according to Opta, we have an XG of 3. And we've only scored 2 goals. That tells you that creation has not been an issue today. The issue has been conversion. Conversion. Not creation. Conversion. Woo! Bernardo, the man of the match, says Nat Chill. Give it to Nico. Nico with a hat-trick from left-back incoming. Hey, set piece extraordinaire. Oh. Hoodie, don't worry, they'll be coming back at some point. Just need to sort my pathetic life out. No, Thoba, you got nothing to apologise for, mate. The point is that we've gotten better at delivery, but we need to get better at converting them. You're absolutely spot on. Halves, chill, chill, chill. What's Nico's normal position? Didn't he start his career as a striker? I'm pretty sure. But for City, he will be an 8. You know, if he makes it at City, he will be an 8. You know, he's not a 6. He's not a 10. He's in between. Grealish has been great today. It's a shame for Jack because he's not had an explicit goal contribution, but his balls have been brilliant. What's his expected assists today? Yeah, there you go. 0.86. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me at all. but in case you guys didn't know, 0.86 expected assists is a ridiculous amount, by the way. It's a ridiculous amount. If you can get an expected assist of like 0.5, that's good. That's very good. So close to 1 is mental. It's very high. You don't normally see that. It's very good. Nick, you're already part of the cult, mate, because you're an ultra. You're one of my members. You're an ultra, mate. I love Grealish's balls and thighs. Have I been to America? Yes, I have. To Canada and to the US. How have we been, says Jeremy. Look, lots of people say that it's Plymouth, and, you know, they are correct. It is objectively Plymouth. But let's not be silly here. They've had one shot, and it was a corner, and we should have defended it better. But we probably should have scored 5 or 6. I'm not being funny. We should have done. So I'm not having it that this has been a terrible performance. I've been quite happy and content with it, to be honest with you. So, you know, again, if I have a game, if I'm watching a game of football and my team have created enough chances to score 6 or 7, then I'm quite content. And they've conceded 1 shot on goal. I'm quite content. What happened here? Big up to Spartacus, huge supporter of the channel. He's been a hardcore ultra for the past 4 months. Big up, mate. Grealish's balls looked amazing today. Nico O'Reilly to drop a hat-trick from left-back in his last game for City this season. I will be there. Big up to you, Spartacus. I keep all these, by the way. In fact, shall I show you guys? I'm not bullshitting. I'll show you. Oh, I have here... I'll show it you. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh box, which used to contain cards. Now it contains all my member receipts. I keep them all. Yeah? For all time. I don't bullshit. I have them all. So, Jack, he subscribed earlier. That goes in the box. Big up to you, Jack. And Spartacus subscribed earlier. That also goes in the box. Big up. There they are. See? Again, I keep them all. Don't worry, I'll get to random football in a second. I keep them all. Yeah? As a memory. As a memory. Memories in my golden sarcophagus. Your random footballer, by the way, was Robert Huth. That's a Premier League winner. That's a Premier League winner right there. Big up. Burn the evidence. Nah, it's fun. No, the waifus and the random footballs and the fortunes don't survive, because that'd be a bit crazy. That'd be a bit crazy. Grealish is fouled there. Good work, Jack. Good work, Jack. Nice. Oh. Betis beat Real Madrid. Is that a thing that's actually happened? That's quite funny, isn't it? Let me just double check that. Oh my god, it's actually true. So funny. Foden off. Good game from him at Nico. Wait, Nico is on the bench. Oh. I didn't think he was. Wow, there you go. Yeah, Betis did indeed win. Isco with a goal and an assist. Lovely. How are they doing in the table? Oh, wow. They are behind Barcelona with a game in hand. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I really hope Barcelona win it, to be honest. I like how they... I don't like how they do things on the financial side, but I do like how they have all these young players and it's... You know, they're all from, like, Catalonia and all that mental shit. I love that. I love that. Do I still have Pepsi Max inside my PC? No, mate. Anthony the Goat.
Congratulations for being shit. Well done for being shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there?
Oh my god. Isco scored, celebrating. We love that. I knew it. You used the bold filter because you're secretly Dr. Evil. Nah, I just use it if people super chat or whatever. Come on, boys. I want a clean sheet. We've not got a clean sheet. I don't want any more goals conceded, yeah? No more goals. Yeah, we've got Nico on the pitch. Brought on we've literally swapped Foden for excuse me, for Nico. That is a big difference defensively. I want to see that given. You know, it's mad, guys. A certain somebody who does not create for others has an expected assist of 0.92. That is mental. To be fair, maybe I was wrong this whole time, yeah? Maybe I was wrong this whole time. Crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, Nick, but it didn't. Didn't for me either, mate. Yeah, to be fair, Photon, if Atletico can win, I'd love Alvarez to win it. Again, Alvarez is a great player. He's a wonderful footballer. But he was never going to make it at City. Unless we went for 2 strikers, and that was never going to happen. We all know that was never going to happen. And he was never going to... And if he wasn't going to be happy being second fiddle, then he needs to go elsewhere. That's the situation. Nico's had a lovely game. Even without the goals, he's just had a lovely game. Very happy with that. Jack, shut up. By the way, we have around 400 people watching, which is wonderful. Please, can we all leave a like on the video? I would like 300 likes if possible. Thank you so much. Okayness. Okayness. It is reactive and... Yes, exactly. We've even founded the movement reactivism. I have coined a term of reactivism. Yeah? If you want a reactivism t-shirt, link in the video description. My order is on the way. It's arriving next week, and I'm going to be doing some modelling. Lee doesn't like Calafiori. See, I quite like Calafiori. I think he's a fun player. I totally agree, Herbal. Hayes has been nice. I think there have been some good performances today, man. I know there have been some not great performances. I know that people talk about Bernardo Silva earlier. I take that point. But there have been some nice performances. I think Grealish, for example, has played really well. I think Foden's been on it today. De Bruyne's obviously got his assist. Haaland's been threatening. I think there have been some good performances. I think individually the defenders have looked okay. Yeah, it's been all good. Rico should have scored, to be honest with you. But I don't have many complaints. No, I don't, Frank. If Edison leaves, we will have to dip into the market. But I like Ortega. I like him as a second option. He's not good enough to be a starting goalkeeper for a team that wants to win the Premier League, in my opinion. Absolutely, Jack. Yeah, the mighty Liverpool, the team top of the Premier League table and top of the Champions League table. Lovely forward pass by Diaz and Rico Lewis. That is a wonderful, Rico. Well done. Yeah, the mighty Liverpool could not beat the mighty Plymouth. De Bruyne ball in. Oh, I thought it was going to fall to the back post. What a shame. How far do I live away from the Etihad? 2 seconds. Do I think Arteta looks like Damien from South Park? What? Which one's Damien? I watched South Park. Who is Damien? Anthony clapped Vardrid. I've not been watching Betis, obviously, this season. Has Anthony actually been popping off and playing well? That's quite funny. I live in the club shop, yeah. Haaland, that's nice. Well done, Lewis. No, not well done, Lewis. Yeah, Herbal. Genuinely, it happened. Liverpool lost to Plymouth. City struggled to beat them, but the mighty Cardiff beat them 5-0. Therefore, we are... Hey, there's been no dispute that Cardiff have been massive. Cardiff are a bigger club than Swansea, guys. We all know that they are the biggest club in Wales. That's the reality. Here's Super Jack. Super. Again, Jack Grealish has had a good game. Is Pellegrini still the manager? Big up. Bernardo. Bernard! Edge for his first thought of Manchester was he liked the Arndale club legend already. Did I tell you guys about the time I got lost in the Arndale one time? I got lost in the laundry department of the Arndale. I was on my way to an... Why Plymouth in our box? Oh, well done. Right, okay, I'm not being funny. That is the second time that I've seen Kevin De Bruyne be my recovering centre-back. Now, I love it that he wants to put in that defensive shift. I love that from him. But why is he having to do that, is my question. In his old age, we should be protecting him. Did you see what Italy did to Pirlo? Oh, in behind. The goalkeeper didn't come out. Here's Haaland in the Plymouth box. Oh, straight to the keeper. What a shame. Here's Haaland. Still got it. Finds Kevin. And there it is. Boom. Father Ted indeed. Illiterate, yes. Nice. There we go. We've deserved that, man. We have deserved that. We should have scored a fair few goals. Well done, Kevin. Oh, I love Kevin. Oh, lovely. Good work, Haaland. He couldn't get the goal for himself. Gets it for someone else. And that is the game. Lovely counter-attack. Gundogan ball over the top. Goalkeeper did not come out for it. Haaland couldn't get the finish. So he was like, right, okay, mate, let me create it for you instead. Haaland's playmaking is underrated. Like, he's done that a couple of times now where he's found the team. I think he found Foden one time last season as well. Like, his passing in the final third is underrated. Really nice. See how that's what we call pauser, where it was like, oh, bam. Lovely. Well done. Normally it's De Bruyne feeding Haaland. This time, other way round. Bish, bash, bosh. We're having a wash. Lovely. Beautiful. And that will be game. And we deserve that. We deserve that entirely. 3-1. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to sound like a happy clapper. I'm certainly not one of those. But 3-1, and again, it should flatter them, but 3-1 does absolutely flatter Plymouth. We should have scored 5, 6, 7. You know? 3 is a disservice to our chance creation today. Boom. Boom. Rajiv, why do you want to know my latitude and longitude, mate? What is going on? Oh, Bernardo, that is lovely. Is there a 4th on the cards? Oh, that's a terrible pass. What a shame. What a shame. Oh. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Well done, Kev, says Herbal. Bernardo's like a blind man playing, says Nat. What? What? I don't know what that means. Ah. There we go. So, are we in the quarterfinals now? Is that right? If we win the FA Cup this year and we qualify for the Champions League, then I'm not being funny. This is probably, objectively, the best, worst season in football history. This, you know, like, if that does happen, like, this would be our worst season in however many years, yeah? And this would be the best season for the vast majority of sides. Let's just put that in perspective a little bit. Again, I know we've still got a long way to go if we want to win it, but if we can, genuinely, it's the best worst season in football history, I reckon. When you also consider the Haaland extension, the Pep extension, the fact we've won the Community Shield, that's another trophy technically. The fact that we've had our worst ever run in the league since Stuart Pearce was at the club. If that happens. Obviously, there's still a long way to go. We haven't yet qualified for the Champions League. We haven't yet even got to the quarterfinals officially. But you get what I mean? Oh yeah, if we beat the 115, genuinely, that is literally bigger than the Premier League. That is genuine for City. That is genuinely bigger than the Premier League. I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. Wait, through for Haaland, Kevin. Oh, Bernardo, please. Oh, I agree, Ayushi. De Bruyne's look nice. I mean, De Bruyne's always going to look better when he's got an actual striker to hit, of course. We basically wasted 2 years of Kevin by not having a proper striker at the club. Which is a shame. Still won the league in that time period, but you get me. Nico hat-trick would be glorious. Glorious. No, I don't give in. I won't give in until I'm victorious. Bernardo, ball in. Stinky. And I will defend. I will defend. That's what I'm saying, Harves. That's what I'm saying. Like, the vast majority of people would be it would be a dream. We're 20 to 1 on corners. That's the stat that matters, boys. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not being funny. Low-key, De Bruyne would have Giggs' record in his locker if not for Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. You get me? Oh yeah, my 4-1 was so close, Sarthak. I nearly got it right. 3-1, only one goal out.
Me constantly saying City would lose so I could play the most world-class jinx. I was right for 10 minutes.
Good work, Josh. There we go. Full time. Lovely. Nice. Exactly, Brozona. Beautiful. Just let me go urinate, boys. And then I'll be back. As I said, I just need to go piss because I've had a lot of beverages. 1 second. Then we'll have a chat about the game. Just give me like 30 seconds, boys. Guys, I found a cat. I found a cat out there. Crazy. Look at that. She hates it. I'm gonna keep doing it though, 'cause it's funny. There you go, Evie. Good girl. Right, boys and girls, we did it. Big up. I don't care if it was only Plymouth, whatever. 3-1 is an incredibly flattering scoreline for them, to be honest. We probably should have scored like 4 goals in that first half. The finishing today was not good enough, of course. But ultimately it did get the job done. The creation was there. I think what's also probably nice is that, rightly so, City fans have been very frustrated at City's set piece work this season. We scored twice from set pieces, so that's good, and headers as well, like direct balls. Like the first goal was a direct free kick to the head of Nico. The second goal, the winning goal, was a direct corner to the head of Nico. O'Reilly. So you can say that, oh, we only scored from 2 set plays in terms of today's game, but we as City fans have rightly said, well, we aren't good enough for set pieces. But the reality is, we've scored twice from set pieces, and we should have scored another 2 goals even before those 2. Ake, I think it was Ake who should have scored, and Hayes also should have scored. So in terms of our delivery from set pieces today, it was actually quite good. The conversion therein does need to improve. Again, Ake should have scored, and Hayes should have scored. But that's a pretty good ratio, considering that statistically, you've got a 1% chance of scoring from a direct corner. It's not terrible, is it? So yeah, we did deserve to win. Again, I know it's only Plymouth, whatever. but we did deserve to win, and there were some good performances today. There were some less good performances, but I'm going to take that. We are through to the quarterfinals. Can someone in the chat please confirm to me, when is the draw? One assumes it is tomorrow after the last game. That's when it normally is. Could someone in the chat please confirm that for me, though? I'd be most grateful if you could. Thank you very much. Thank you. If anyone could, that'd be great. Kevin was emotional. Well, to be fair, VJ, he knows that this could be his last season. I would love it. Now, if this is his last season, I would love it if we could, on the last day of the season, win him the FA Cup. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. It's after United versus Fulham. Thank you, guys. So when is United versus Fulham? I feel like that is tomorrow. I feel like that's tomorrow. Let's double check. It is. Okay, great. Thank you. So who's still left in the competition? This is the round of 16, isn't it? So Aston Villa, because they beat Cardiff yesterday. Aston Villa, Palace, Preston, Bournemouth, City. Wait. Oh no, there's an FA Cup game tomorrow, on Monday as well. Okay, so probably Forest, because it's against Ipswich. Probably Newcastle. Probably Man United, because they are at Old Trafford. But maybe Fulham, to be fair. Who would we want to get? Well, obviously we want a home game. Got to get Preston, says Symphony. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. They would be the weakest side left, wouldn't they? Because Aston Villa, I'd hate to get Villa. I mean, I'd hate to get anyone away, but I'd hate to get Villa, Bournemouth. I'd hate to get United or Newcastle as well, and Forest. Yeah, so yeah, I would love it if we could somehow get Preston at home. That would be lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Otherwise, we are looking at some pretty tasty Premier League sides. Again, Palace are no slouches. Bournemouth are very good. Newcastle are very good. Forest are very good. United are shit, but they beat us this season. So it's like, you know, and it's a Manchester derby, so form goes out the window. I don't want United. I can't be bothered with them. Give me a home game, says Lizzie, for sure. It's just random, Uncle Honcho, I believe. So they just like pick it out of a thing and they go, right, who comes out first is played at home, I think. I'm pretty sure. Fill up the envelopes with oil, absolutely. Bournemouth are insane. Bournemouth are great, man. Where are they in the league table? I feel like they're just behind us as well. City's so good in the second half. Best we've seen versus a low block in a while. And again, we do have to accept there is the context. Plymouth aren't very good, blah, 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 blah. But the reality is that we limited them to a shot from a set piece. We should have defended that set piece better, but defensively, we were very good today. If you concede one shot in the game, you've probably done quite good. Yeah? And that's what happened. And it was also from a set piece. So I'm happy with that from a defensive display. And also going forwards, once again, we broke their block numerous times. You've still got to beat what's put in front of you. And we should have scored more. The conversion, again, wasn't good enough. But we created so much through Kevin, through Foden, through McAtee at times, through Jack Grealish as well. Brilliant stuff there. Yes, according to Opta, we had an XG of 4.5, which is mental. You know, normally if City get an XG of that, we're talking about 5, 6, 7, 8 goals, not 3. So yeah, the finishing was just not quite good enough today, but it was still good enough to get the job done. In a vacuum, it wasn't. No, yeah, in a vacuum, it wasn't good enough, but in context, it was. I would love a. Sadly, Terrell, I do not decide who plays at home. But yeah, home against Preston would be nice. Again, I just want a nice, easy draw, as easy as possible. I can't be bothered with faffing around. The FA Cup is all we can win this season, in addition to the Community Shield, which we've already won. Are we going to... sorry, I thought we were having an interview with Pep there. I was happy for Kevin today. Yeah. Yeah, I think that he looked good, especially in that second half, you know. I thought in general, he linked up very well with Jack on that left side, for example. Excuse me. Why the commentary team talking about our corner goal? What was wrong with it now? Why do you hate us? I understand that you want the lower league side to win, but come on, mate. Like, they should not have bloody done it, should they? Come on now. United's a shithouser. Oh, it's Brown on the TV, by the way. Big up to him. Thoughts about Back Pass FC? Again, today was fine. Today was fun. The gap between Liverpool and Arsenal is bigger than the gap between Arsenal and Villa. Yeah, mad. Jack, I thought Jack was very good today, to be honest with you. I thought he was very good. The season has been stressful enough already. I need an easy draw as well, says Terrell. All I want to do is win. All I care about is winning. Yeah? That's all that matters. All that matters is winning in a cup competition. Doesn't matter how you play. Just get through to the next round. Done. Rags at home don't want to get them in the... That's a very interesting point, Jamie, to be fair. If you are going to have to play the Rags, best at the Etihad. That's a very good point. I'd rather they just get knocked out to Fulham, though. Yeah, and again, we have to accept that whether it's the BBC or ITV or whoever, if you are in neutral, you are going to want the underdog to win, because that's the point of the FA Cup. Is it's the magic of the cup. And of course, if we weren't City fans, we'd all, and let's say Plymouth were playing any random Premier League side, we'd want Plymouth to win because it's fun, it's interesting. Again, it's the drama, it's the storyline, it's the narrative, it's the magic of the cup, it's a thing. But that shouldn't get in the way of objectivity, as it did against Leyton Orient, where the own goal was being bigged up to mental degrees, and it was because it was a foul on Nico, and it was poor by Ortega. That's not being salty, that's being practical and realistic. You know what I mean? We can draw a line between drama and objectivity. We don't necessarily have to cross that line. Do you get me? What FA Cup... Sorry, I can't get this comment on screen. What FA Cup win will do anything. Topmost priority for any top club is Champions League. League comes after that. They are coping for a failed season. But they aren't useless, are they, Nitin? That's quite arrogant to suggest that they are copium. Because it is a competition which actually predates the Premier League. It's still a very important competition. Let's not get mental. It's still a very important competition. It's the FA Cup. It's been going since the 19th century. We can't disrespect it. We are football fans at the end of the day, and the FA Cup is still one of the most prestigious competitions to win. So it's not as prestigious as the league in 2025, obviously, but let's chill on the idea that it's for clapped teams. It's still very important to try and win what I believe is the oldest cup, well, the oldest football competition in football history, I believe. We need to have some respect for this competition. Yeah? We need to have some respect. As Mourinho would say. Respect. Respect. Yeah? I don't know what the hell that was with my face. Perkins. I have been tracking this Donny on Foot Mob, and he's been dropping stinkers recently, so he can hold that. Annoyingly, the first game I tracked him, he scored 2 goals, which is a little bit upsetting, but thereafter, he's been, what's it called? Hook and stinker. I don't know what the exact terminology is. I can't do the league gunner. I'm not quite good enough. But you know what I mean? His tweets, which are quite funny. I want Preston just because Edge very most likely. Good point, Omega. Yes. Exactly, Roman. Respect. Respect. Now, it's not the league. It's not the Champions League. But it is still important to try to win, especially if you're having an off season. It's still very important. Let me tell you, not winning the FA Cup last season against United, it hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt a lot. And I don't care, winning the Premier League obviously helped, but it still hurt, especially when it's against United. Thank you so much for following, X-Rob. I'm not going to read that first bit out. Hayes played well. I totally agree. 007. Totally agree. I don't think anyone had a necessarily bad game today, to be honest with you. I think a couple of players had good games. Grealish, Foden, De Bruyne, Hayes. O'Reilly, obviously. I don't think anyone had a bad game, to be honest with you. I thought it was good. I was quite happy. Could have had a double after the treble. Yeah, that would have been nice. No, I don't agree on no. I think this is harsh. I don't agree he had a stinker. I think he was a little bit he was a bit absent in the match at times. I don't think he was bad. I don't think that's fair. In fairness, there was that one really good ball he played to someone on the edge of the box. I think it was Grealish, maybe it was Gundogan. Can't remember. Do I do player ratings? I don't do player ratings normally, but we can do player ratings in LB's honor if you guys would like. I don't normally do player ratings because but we can do them if you'd like them, and if you'd like me to do player ratings, we can do them in LB's honor. Thoughts on Hayes? Yeah, Tabs, I liked his performance today. He looked assured, he looked confident, he looked aerially dominant. He was quite proactive in his defending. Could have had a goal, should have had a goal, to be honest with you. But I thought he was quite nice. I won't lie. Beast. Oh, God. Nico O'Reilly, says Surrey. Yeah, really happy with Nico today. Do player ratings. Okay, in LB's honor, we will do player ratings. Now, I don't watch LB's player ratings, but one assumes that he just goes through the team and asks your opinion, and then he makes a decision or an average based on that. So let's do some player ratings, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? As I say, this is in honor of LB. Big up to him, our fallen soldier. He's not fallen at all. He's at the Etihad enjoying the game. Speaking of LB, if you want to, LB is at the game, yes. If you want to represent your favourite YouTube show, LBins, I have merchandise at the Knob Shop. Link in the video description. If you like the design, but don't LBins is a bit of a weird representation, you can get this design in Blue Moon instead, which is a more generic catch-all situation. Again, the link is in the video description. Okay. LB has a bozo meter. A bozo to a goal is an automatic 0. Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. To be fair, I don't think there were any individual bozo moments here. So let's go through all the players together, shall we? And let's start with Ortega. And whilst you guys are telling me your rating for Ortega, I'm just going to pour myself another beverage. Now, Ortega, I don't think he really had much to do in today's game, in all honesty. I can't really remember any mad... I can't remember any mad saves he made in the match. He wasn't asked to do much in respect of distribution because Plymouth didn't really press us. He made no mistakes. Again, unless I'm mistaken, unless anyone wants to correct me, he didn't really have anything to do. He couldn't have saved the goal. So through no fault of his own, I think I can only give him an average ranking. Again, unless anyone wants to correct me, I don't think he did anything wrong, but also didn't do anything right. That's not necessarily his fault, but it's a reality. Unknown says 5. Osmer didn't see much. Rajiv says 6.5. Continental says 6.8. Standard 6 says Master. Ortega was there, says Musty. Ortega is sus on the ball. 6.5. Good passes, no mistakes. I'm going to give him a 5 because I can't give him... Because a 5 is average, isn't it? Because there are 11... In a 0 to 10, there are 11 potential rankings, and 5 is the exact middle. So an average is a 5, isn't it? So I'd have to give him a 5. Because he was average. That's not a bad thing. He didn't have to do anything. I would love my goalkeeper to always be on a 5. Because it means that they haven't really done anything in the game. Again, that's not really an issue. but it's a situation. So I'm going to give him a 5 because 5 is average because it comes in between 0 and 10. So I'm going to give him a 5 for that. Just average, didn't do anything wrong. That's a very good point by Suri. You could have put Carson there, nothing really changes. And that's sort of the point, isn't it? Distinctly average. But that's not a problem. It's not his fault. So I'm giving him a 5. Again, 5 is average by virtue of maths. So I'm going to give him a 5. Stinker rating? No. Again, Jack, 5 is average. Because you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Wait. 0, 1, 2, 3... Wait. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there are 11 options, and 5 is in the dead middle of 11, of 0 to 11. So 5 is average, in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Nico O'Reilly, guys. The match winner today. I don't think he made any errors defensively. He scored the 2 goals. He was wonderful at set pieces, attacking them. And again, yeah, Musty says, literally won us the game. Once again, I'll repeat, can't remember him doing anything wrong defensively. I thought he was quite tidy on the ball. Good in the air. Good physical display. Didn't get countered down that left side at all. You guys are doing decimals. That's interesting. So Rajiv says 10, Unknown 10, Hard 9, MCFC Fan 8, Expedition 9, MD 9, Continental 8.7, Marla says 11, 8.5 from Saul, 10, Man of the Match. Well, it's definitely Man of the Match, isn't he? Definitely Man of the Match. I'd probably give him a 9, because he didn't make any errors. And he's the reason why we won the match. I think anything less than a 9 is a bit harsh, to be honest with you. It's certainly at least an 8. I'm probably, again, I've got to view it in the context of the match. He didn't do anything wrong. He did everything right. I'm giving him a 9. Won us the match. So I'm going to give Nico a very high rating there. If you guys are introducing decimals, though, maybe I'll give him like an 8.5, which would technically be a 9 if we're rounding it to the nearest whole number. But yeah, it's high. It's high. If we're doing whole numbers, if we're doing integers, it's 9. If we are doing decimals, I'd give him an 8.5. You get me? Hello, LB. LB, in your honor... Can I get this on the screen? In your honor, LB, we are doing match ratings because the chat asked if we could do them, so we are doing them in your honor. Let us know your match ratings because you are the official match ratings gatekeeper. So that was Nico. Ake next. Only made it through one half of football. Should have scored a goal in that first half. Question mark. Ari his defending for the goal. Not necessarily directly his fault. But I do feel like if it was anyone's individual fault, it probably would have been Ake's. I feel like he could have been he should have been attacking the ball a little bit more. So I don't know if I can give him too high a rating, Ake. It wasn't necessarily bad in terms of the individual moments, but I do think he should have done better at their goal. He did get injured, so it's hard to rate him in general. I think I've got to give him below average because I don't know. It's always hard. It's hard to judge it in respect of these matches. I've literally got LB's comment on the screen. Hello, what do you mean I've missed it? I've got it here. He said, "Yo," and it's on the screen. What's going on? 3 says Louise. A 7. Goodness me, he could have done better. Says Heisenberg. 6.8, 6.9, 5.55. He got injured for us. I think just because of the context of his injury and the context of, I do feel like he could have been a little bit better in terms of he should have scored the goal and he should have done better for their goal, I think I've got to give that below average. So I think I'd probably, and that sounds harsh. So by virtue of my own very harsh system, I think I've got to give him a 4. That sounds mean, but if I think that he should have done better in those moments, then by definition, surely I've got to give him below that. Is that not? Yeah, if I'm being fair to my own rankings, I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Let me know if I'm being harsh, but I think that makes sense. If 5 is average, that's what I am saying for my rankings, I think I'd probably give him a 4 because of the injury, the defensive lapse, and then the injury, and then the not scoring the goal. I'm giving him a 4. Maybe that's harsh. Hayes. Vitor Hayes. Good game from him. First home game at the Etihad, I believe. First start anyway, sorry. Again, should have had a goal. Should have done better. Defensively solid, though. In the air, lovely. Ball playing, wonderful. Clearly already a very intelligent footballer, isn't he? His reading of the game is very nice. I mean, I didn't realise. I've not yet properly scouted him from his time in Palmeiras. I didn't realise how aggressive he is in terms of his defending, and that's a compliment, by the way. That's a compliment. I like my defenders to be aggressive and active. Wait, Jack, you subscribed again? Hello. Thank you so much, mate. It says you subscribed for 16 months. Thank you so much, Jack. Your random footballer is Harry Kane. There you go. Mostly says, yeah, he's very composed on the ball. He's very composed on the ball. Absolutely. I think it's got to be at least a 7. I reckon that I would have given him an 8 had he put it into the back of the net. But I think it was he didn't have too much defending to do. It was a solid display. Totally agree with that, Photon. I'm gonna give him. I think I'd give him a 7. To be honest with you, I thought he looked good. Didn't make any mistakes. Didn't have too much defending to do, but the defending he did do was impressive. Should have scored a goal, maybe. Had he done that, would have given him an 8 or a 9. I'm going to go for a 7. I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable for Vitor Hayes. First start at the Etihad. Lovely. Solid. Again, can't remember any mistakes he made. Rico Lewis did not play as well as Hayes. I thought he was tidy on the ball at times. He should have scored a goal, though. At least one goal. He was very important in terms of creating a midfield overload for us. Let me know, guys, what you think about Rico Lewis. What was his rating? Again, should have scored a goal. I'm sounding like a broken record here, but once again, can't really remember him making any mistakes. I don't think he gave away the ball that much. Tidy in possession. Should have scored a goal. Creates he's a necessary tactical tool. Rather, he was a necessary tactical tool today. He shouldn't be as high as Hayes, but I don't think he should be as low as Ake. Again, I don't think he made necessarily any errors, wasn't pulling up any trees. I'd probably give him a 6. Had he scored a goal, I may have given him a higher rating there, but the finishing wasn't quite good enough today. I think a 6 is fine. I thought it was above average. I thought it was fine. He could have scored twice, couldn't he? There was that Paolo Di Canio effort. There was that other one where he was on his own on the just inside the penalty area. Didn't even get it on target. And I knew he was offside. Should have got it on target. I think a 6 is reasonable for that. I think it was slightly above average. I think that's fine. I think that's reasonable for Rico Lewis. You got a 4, 5 from Sol, 6 from Earl. He controlled it, says Honcho. 6.5 for Louise, 4, 6, 5, 5, 7 for Marla, 4, 4. Suri says, did his thing, poor in front of goal. Absolute, very good point, to be fair. I don't agree it was terrible, to be honest with you. I don't agree. 4, 6, 0. What? I'd say 6 to 6.5. I'm going to give him a 6, to be honest with you. Do I have a piece of paper for your receipt? Wait, what? What, on Twitch you mean you subbed? We'll get to Jack Grealish, don't you worry. Our matchday squad would remove many good players. Bob, Kusanov, Echeverry. Even just them. I would say both a 5.8, says Travis. Yeah. Okay. Now I feel like we might be getting. Let me know if I need to. Again, I've never done player ratings before. Let me know if I need to pick up the pace a little bit more. Well, how does LB normally do it? Gundogan should have scored twice. Hit the post. Good header, easily saved. I actually thought he was fine on the ball. Didn't get, once again, this is a theme. Didn't have too much defending to do. Offensively got into some good, dangerous areas. Should have scored. Didn't make any errors. Didn't get caught out in the transition. I thought he did his job quite well, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a shame. His finishing should have been better. It should have been better, yes. But I thought his overall play was actually quite all right, to be fair. I'd probably give him, I think he deserved higher than Rico. I'm not going to give him I don't think he deserves to be in like the 8 area, but I do think around 7's probably reasonable for him. If you are doing decimals, I'd give him a high 6 or a low 7. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fine. Had he scored, then I would be upping him by maybe a couple of rankings. But I don't think I can give him any more than a 7. I don't think it's fair to say he was better than Rico, who I said was a 6. So I'm personally going to give Gundogan a 7 out of 10. I thought he was good today. Good is the operative term there. Average is 5. Above average is 6. Good is 7. Great is 8. Excellent is 9. Perfect is 10. In my head, that's how it works. So I think he was good today, and by virtue of numbers, that would be a 7, wouldn't it? I think 7's fine. Let me know what you guys think. Let me have a look-see here. 7 says Fan. Revent says 7. High praise from LB. 6 from Earl. 7.5. Louise says 6. So around the 6 to 7 is what we're looking at. Gundogan was good at a 7. 7 says Alex. 6 says Unknown. 6.5 would round that up to a 7 if we're doing full integers. 6 says Ritesh. Tarrant says a solid 6. It should be 7. A 7 out of 10. Very creative. Should have scored, but if Foden or De Bruyne miss the same chances, wouldn't mind quite as much, says Suri. 7 isn't reasonable, says Earl. Maybe a 6.6. But if you round that up as a full integer, that would be a 7 in fairness, Earl. 7 says MCFC Fan. Get LP on the stream, says Ben. I assume he's still exiting the Etihad or whatever. Is that true, sir? That's quite funny. 7. Yeah, I think 7's about right. So I'm going to give him a 7. Bernardo Silva now. I don't think he had a bad game. I do think it was relatively... What? No, saying that, I don't know. I was going to say lackluster, but I don't know if that's the case, because he did float in that lovely ball that Gundogan should have scored. Bernardo Silva should have had an assist, in fairness. Makes it hard, doesn't it? Because it's not his fault that Gundogan didn't put that in the back of the net. He did create a very good chance. I don't think he had as good a game as Gundogan. I don't think he was bad. I thought he was above average, so I'm not going to give him anything less than a 5. Instinctively, I feel like he should have a ranking below Gundogan. So if I'm doing full integers, I'd give him a 6. Otherwise, I'd probably give him I think he's one of the, maybe this is why I should bring in decimals. I think he's teetering between the two. I think he's in between a 6 and a 7. I don't think he was quite as good as Gundogan today, but I don't think he was bad today, to be honest with you. I understand that he got a lot of hate. I appreciate that. Some moments he should have been better, but I actually thought he was fine today, to be honest with you. Bernardo has some good moments, says Musty. 4 out of 10, says Sashank. Luis has a 6. Is that true? Missed 2 big chances. Is that true? Let me have a look. Let's see what's... I didn't realise that was a thing. What were those 2 big chances? Oh, the one after the Haaland one. What was the second big chance then? Yeah, that should have gone in the back of the net, to be fair. That should have gone in the back of the net. Yeah, he could have scored a goal, and he should have scored a goal. I'm going to give him a 6, personally. I don't feel comfortable ranking him higher than Gundogan. Fortune for AK4 Pete, sorry. You'll advance with your abilities. That's the most clapped fortune I've ever seen. I'm so sorry about that, mate. Start O'Reilly for the next game. He deserves a spot. 6 says Earl. 6.5 says Fan. 5.5 lost the ball too many times, says Alex. A 6. Bernardo a 6. Real Betis. But yeah, we saw that Taron big up. For Bernardo standards, it was a poor game. I hate seeing him on the wings. Now, I do agree that his best work won't come out wide anymore, but he should have had an assist. That's not his fault. That was Gundogan's fault. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought there were some decent moments there. McAtee. Let's get on to McAtee, who I suspect is going to be given the lowest ranking, maybe, from this game. Maybe. It's a hard one. He wasn't being played in his truly natural position, was he? The issue for him, this isn't necessarily to do with rankings. The issue of McAtee is that if you are McAtee, you have to perform in these games because you're not going to get many opportunities. The sad reality is that he didn't. I don't think any player was brilliant today, apart from, O'Reilly maybe, who I gave a 9 to. But it wasn't... It's not going to have made Pep go, wow, I should be starting you more. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, true, Siri. Does that make sense? He wasn't shit today. He wasn't shit. But that performance is not... There's no way that... If Pep was on the fence of whether to start him, in the next game or whatever, that performance has not made Pep go, wow, I'm missing out on not starting you, Sunshine. Do you get what I mean? And that's a shame. That is a shame. I don't think he was bad, so I'm not going to give him like a 3, because 3 is bad. 4 is below average. If 5 is average, 4 must be below average. 3 is going to be bad. 2 is, shit. 1 is, why did you turn up? 0 is, you are actually an active detriment to this side. That's some Kyle Walker type shit from last season. So I'm not going to give him below a 4, of course. But I think I am going to give him a... It's a 4 or a 5, and I don't know what the correct answer is. Maybe I can be swayed by you guys. 4.5, a 5, a 4, says Mateus. Anthony says a 5. Taron says McAtee's a 4. Earl says a 5. Unknown says a 3. Luis says a 4. Marla says a 4. Musty says 6. Ultimate says 6. O'Reilly mogged him. 5, nothing to say about him. 4 for the game he made. I give him a 5. Average. I'm going to give him a 5. Average. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I'll give him a 5 for his performance today. Unknown says 4. Ben says 4. AK says 5. Yeah, we're in around the same ballpark, aren't we? I'm going to give him an average 5 today. Jack Grealish. Good game. It's at least a 7. Good game from Jack. Unlucky and unfortunate to not have a direct goal contribution today. I thought that Jack had a very good game. I'm going to give him an 8. To be honest, I'm going straight in there, balls to the wall. I'm giving him an 8. I was very happy with Jack Grealish's performance today. He looked sharp. He looked on it. I don't care if you say it's Plymouth Argyle. We are doing these rankings in a vacuum. He was decisive in his actions. The shooting needs to be better. We know that. But he was creating a lot from deeper positions. Again, very unfortunate to have not had a direct goal contribution. The shooting, of course, needs to be better. But I thought he and De Bruyne had a lovely connection out on that left-hand side. I was very happy with Jack today. I'm going to give him an 8. I think that's fine. I think if Nico didn't get 2 goals, I probably would have given Jack my man of the match, to be honest with you. But Nico is my man of the match because he did get a brace. I think 8 is perfectly reasonable. I think solid. I think 7 would also be an acceptable ranking. I'm going to push that up to an 8 personally. I think that's fine. And again, he could have had an assist today. He maybe could have had a goal. Should have been a little bit better in that respect. I was impressed with Jack today. I was impressed with him against Leyton Orient as well. I was impressed with his start against Real Madrid before he got injured as well. He's a very good player in Jack Grealish. We just need to see it more. We need to see him not get injured as well. Let me know what you guys think though. 7.9. Musty was happy with him. Earl says a 7. Sol says an 8. Again, this is the first time I've done these player ratings, but what's good is that we all seem to be in tune. We all seem to be either saying the same number or one slightly below or slightly after. So that gives me some hope that I'm doing a decent job here. Luisa 7.5, 8.5 for Fan. Yeah, feel free to use decimals if you'd like, guys. Have you got my receipt? I subbed earlier. The subs are for Twitch subs and for YouTube members. They're not for people who just subscribe to the YouTube. If you want a receipt, you're going to have to become a member on the YouTube or a subscriber on Twitch, because they are for paid people. If it was a subscriber for every single person if it was a receipt for every single subscriber on YouTube, then I'd have like 20 however many thousand subscribers I have, which would be too many pieces of paper. The amount of trees that would have to die for that is a little bit crazy. 8.5, 7.1. Again, we're in around the 7 or 8 area. I'm going to give him an 8, but again, I'm a bit of a Grealish fanboy, so maybe that's my fault there. 7, missing some attacking threat. 7, should train more on scoring. I do agree with that. AK says 8. Masters 8.5. 8, 8.5. 7, 7.5. 7, good game. 7, says Suri. Shooting never crosses the defender. So I'm going to give him an 8. I think that's fine. Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think I can give him anything other than... certainly nothing lower than a 7. He did ultimately get the assist and the goal, which got us the victory. There were some very nice moments in general, even without those goal contributions. I don't think he had as good a game as Jack. I think that you could say 7 or 8 and it would be the correct call. Some passes did go astray in that first half, but then again, some of the passes were very good in the second half. So I think I'd give his first half like a 7, but the second half a bit better. So I think, again, with Jack, I think you could give him a 7 or an 8 if you're doing a full whole number here. I think it would probably be fair to round it up to an 8. Again, if you want to do decimals, you probably give like Jack like a 7.9 and maybe De Bruyne like a 7.7. But I'm just doing whole numbers here. So I'd probably give Kevin an 8. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fair. He looked good. He looked good today. By the way, those 2 defensive moments as well. There were not many moments where Plymouth Argyle got into our box. Outside of the goal, obviously, but the 2 times Plymouth Argyle looked dangerous in our box and they beat the fullback and they're about to take a shot at goal. Who was the player on both occasions who stopped the attack and put the tackle in and cleared it was Kevin De Bruyne. So I'm giving him bonus points for that, for his defensive contributions as well. Why is my attacking midfielder having to feel the need to defend his own box against one of the worst sides in the Championship? You know, it's not good enough from a team perspective, but from an individual Kevin De Bruyne perspective, he gets bonus brownie points for that. So I'm giving him an 8, to be honest with you. Very good going forwards in terms of the direct output. And again, defensively, in those individual moments, as I've just outlined, quite important as well. Because if he's not there to make the tackle or make the interception, Plymouth have a decent chance to score a goal. So I'm giving De Bruyne an 8. I'm giving him an 8. Let me see what you guys have put, though. 9, says Sol. 8.5, says Mini. 7.4, says MCFC. Earl says 8.5. 8.3 for Musty. 8, 9, 7.5, 8.5. Yeah, I think 8's fine. Indeed, Kelly, I agree with that. It was a meg game for his standards. He was levels above anyone else on the pitch in open play. Crucial moments regarding the goals. Nothing amazing, says Alex. Yeah, that's reasonable. I am viewing this in a vacuum, to be fair. 9 goal plus assist. Hearing the fans saying his name was special. I did love his celebration when he was like that. I thought that was nice. McAtee. We've done McAtee. Foden. Could have had 3 assists. I don't think he played as well as Jack or De Bruyne, so I've got to give him a 7 because of that. Good game. Again, very frustrating that Ake didn't score, that Hayes didn't score from his corners, but I thought that his hold-up play was nice. What's interesting is that he did not misplace a pass today, which is insane, to be honest with you. I've just looked at that now. Dispossessed 0 times. I think a 7 is a perfectly reasonable rating. It's very frustrating. He should have had 3 assists. No, actually, he should have had 4 assists because of that misplaced shot which led to Haaland's effort. But yeah, I thought that he was fine. He was playing as a false 9 today. We know that's not his position, but I thought he did a good job at that today. Again, we've complained for however many months about City not being good enough at delivering set pieces. Well, Foden should have had 3 assists from set pieces today. 0 misplaced passes, 0 times dispossessed. First touch was a lot more spot on today. It was bad in the final third against Liverpool. Got an assist as well. Ultimately, his assist won us the game. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for that. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I can't give him the same as Grealish or De Bruyne because I don't think he played as well as those two. But I thought it was a good game from him. In fact, no, if it's a 7, yeah, no, 7 is good. I thought it was a good game from Foden. As I say, didn't misplace it once, didn't get dispossessed once, could have had 4 assists, did get the assist, which won us the game. Got to give him bonus points for that. I think a 7 is perfectly reasonable, to be honest with you. 5.5, poor from Phil. I must be watching a different game. I must be watching a different game because he literally got the assist that won us the game. That's an interesting conclusion. Didn't lose the ball once. Interesting conclusion. Maybe I was tuned into the wrong channel though. I'll have to look into that. But either way, there we go. Could have had a fair few more assists today had our defenders decided to learn how to finish. But there we go. And indeed he did. Yes, that's ultimately what won the game. So yeah, a good game from Foden. Not a great game from Foden. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've just got the FootMob stats in front of me. I didn't realise this. He created 6 chances in the game, which is the most of anyone. Would you like to know what his expected assists was? It was 0.92. Do you know how mental that is? Kevin De Bruyne does not regularly get an expected assist that high. That is mad. If Kevin De Bruyne gets an expected assist total of 0.7, that means he's had a ridiculous game from a playmaking perspective. The fact he's got nearly 1 is mental. Do you know how hard it is to get an expected assist of nearly 1? Insane. So yeah, good game from him. If I was doing decimals, I'd give him a 7.5. or a 7.4, but I'm not doing decimals, so I'm going to give him a 7. LB does the subs, doesn't he, as well? So let's do that quickly. I'm not going to rank Nico because he was on for the pitch for 7 minutes, so I'll just give him a 5. Ruben Diaz was fine. Was fine when he came on. Don't think he did anything wrong. I'd probably give him slightly above average. I think a 6 is fine. And Haaland was actually really nice when he came on. Got a nice assist in the dying embers of the match. Should have scored a goal. Could have scored 2 goals. I'm going to give him a 7, though. I think that's fine. There we go, guys. Those are my player ratings. As I say, I don't normally do them. I'm only doing them because LB's not here. That's obviously his thing. I'll let him do that. But since he's not here, I thought I'd do them. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that. Those player ratings. I feel like I was pretty reasonable. And in fairness, of our ratings, we're only far apart in terms of averages. We're only far apart on one ranking either way. So we're all pretty in agreement there. We're pretty much in agreement. LNC. Again, guys, if you want to show your support for the LBins, the LBins army, whatever, you can get, that's the wrong one, you can get an LBins shirt. The link is in the video description. If you don't want it in LBins format, you can instead get it in Blue Moon format. If you love Manchester as a city, this has got a B on it, it's got my logo on it, it's got the Blue Moon, it's got the Metrolink colours, the tram tracks, it's got Manchester architecture. If you know Manchester, you will know those buildings. Link in the video description. Go to the Knob shop if you are interested. Just start saying breh. Big up to you, Alex.
Not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Yeah, but Foden didn't step up. He didn't grab the game by the scruff, didn't impose himself on the game, didn't turn the tide, didn't grab the bull by the horn.
Absolutely. Big up to you, Alex. Yeah, congrats to you. Big up to you, mate. Good game. I don't see Chris. Wait, what? I don't know where this is coming from. Who's EK? Thank you. I know who I am. I know who's EK. Favorite city, guys. A city fan called EK. I don't know who that is. Let me know. What about our inconsistency up front? We aren't utilising our chances, but at least we're creating them. Oh, Steam Company. Yes, of course. Sorry. Apologies. Thank you. That's fine though, Surrey, because again, we've been shit at set pieces. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm happy that we've established this season that we have a very good set piece taker out on that right-hand side. Saka has got 10 assists this season. How many of those were from set pieces? An assist from a corner is an assist at the end of the day. Those 3 points against Wolves were won because we got an assist, we got a goal from a corner. You know what I mean? Yeah, apologies. I've even been on Stephen's channel before. Big up to Stephen. Averts does not want to come. That's what he said. Do the players or Serrano have a better rating? Oh dear. Right, guys. Right, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed today's stream. Thank you so much for your support as always. I only asked for 250 likes. We actually got up to over 300, which is wonderful. Thank you guys so much. A while ago, to be fair, it was, I think I've only been on it once. He asked me to go on another time, but I was busy. I went on with LB, actually, when we were linked to Musiala, and he was asking me my thoughts on Musiala. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alex. It does look likely that you are going to get relegated, I'm afraid. It's a shame. When mind buying Hazard to be our keeper. Right. Any final thoughts? Any final comments? Please let me know. If you haven't already done so, go check out the Knob Shop. There is some beautiful merchandise there. You can get a Blue Moon shirt. You can get a Pep Guardiola poster. You can get an LNobbins shirt. You can get a Reactivism shirt. You can get a Fraud shirt. You can get a Most People Are Idiots shirt, which is a true statement. I do honestly believe most people are idiots. You can think that's arrogant if you want, but based on my experience in the real world, in many different industries, and indeed the online sphere, most people are idiots. So if you want to wear that statement loud and proud, you can do so at the Knob Shop. The link is in the video description. I do need to do that, Jack. Absolutely. I've got a poster one, but not a general one. Absolutely. If you want to check out the Pep posters, sorry, the Bald Fraud posters specifically, you can do so. If you do exclamation mark poster in the chat of Destiny. In fact, I'll do it right now, and that should work. If you want to support your boy and get something back from a physical perspective, you can do that. You can do that. Thank you, Ben. Again, if you're interested, go to the Knob Shop. We do worldwide shipping. Yeah? Europe, the Americas, Oceania, doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's a thing. When will Savio unlock his finishing? It's only his first season, mate. Am I no longer on the Rational League? I'm not, Louise. I'm not anymore. Alex says we knocked out Liverpool for you. So now it's you. Exactly, Alex. And I'm eternally grateful for that. Thank you so much. What happened to the Soviet? It's still there, mate. He's still there. Look at him. What was your comment, mate? Can you pop it again one more time, please? Love that from you, Hard, the Pro 23. Big up to you. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, as I said, I'll be live for another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll wrap it up. Let me know if is LB going live? Has he gone live? I don't think I can redirect to anyone. No one's live who I'm subscribed to. You want a shirt with my face on it? If you can confirm to me right now that you will buy a shirt with my face on it, I'll make a shirt with my face on it, mate. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I'll do it. Oh dear. You fantastic. I'm from Malta. We'll check out what I can order. You should be able to order it, Ben. It should take you straight to the EU website. I believe the shipping is from Germany, to be exact. LB's not live right now, Kelly, but I keep going and redirect. No one's live who I'm subscribed to. Live for a Power Show later. It looks like he's not scheduled a stream because I can't redirect to it. Excited for the Elimination Chamber. I'll probably watch it tomorrow, to be honest with you, because if it's starting at 12, that means it's not going to end until 4. And I don't think I'm going to be able to... I woke up quite early this morning. That APT pack shit, what? Oh dear. We can convince him. If you think so, then that's fine. But based on what people have said about... what people have said about him, no. Oh, sorry, I thought they said streaming. Steaming, you say. I understand. I watched the Royal Rumble hard. I did watch the Royal Rumble. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Mrs. Nobbins had to go up before the end of the men's Royal Rumble, though, because she was just shattered. Bit of a shame. We're not as young as we used to be. You know, around 10 years ago, we'd be able to stay up and watch it, but we are old boys now, you know. When you get to our age, guys. It's a thing. This is a thing. I'm gonna check LB's channel. I can't see that he is going to be live, guys. I think you've been lying to me. Who's been texting me on WhatsApp? Oh, you're a fraud. Fairs. LB. No Watchalong today as I'm going to the match. First home game since COVID. Panel show later. That was the last update. And it looks like he's not scheduled anything, so I can't redirect to him, sadly. I can't redirect him, but that's fine. Okay, guys. I'm going to go now. Thank you guys so much for joining. Really hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I'm going to go drink more to Mrs. Nobbins has got back from the pub, so we're going to have a lovely, fun evening. We're going to eat some dough balls and salami and other lovely things. Have a lovely time. Am I allowed on roller coasters? What are you trying to say? I am a short king, but come on, mate. Come on, mate. Until next time, guys, I promise my videos on Hayes and Echeverry are in the works. I had a bit of a technical issue with the Echeverry video, which isn't going to be able to be resolved, to be honest, so it's not going to be as good as I wanted it to be, but I'll still make it a good video. And just generally, again, I accept I do need to just make more shorter form videos. Just many things have been happening, not on stream. I don't really want to get into it, to be honest with you. So that's a thing. Until then, guys, have a lovely rest of your evening. I'll check one more time to see if anyone else is live. No one I'm subscribed to, I'm afraid. So I'm sure someone is live, but no one I'm subscribed to. It is coming. Chill. Echeverry will be first, though. Echeverry video will be first. Have a lovely rest of your evening, guys. Go watch the Elimination Chamber. Go watch my Nico video, I guess. Go buy some shirts. Go buy this Blue Moon shirt, because it's bloody glorious. I spent ages thinking about this design. Go buy it. Yeah, you can get it in different styles. You can get it on a hoodie. You can even get it on a poster if you'd like to. I'm going to press the M button. I've realised I'm not going to press the M button because I'm going to press something else. Shout out to one of the beautiful members. You guys are the lifeblood of the channel. Thank you so much. Genuinely. Means the world. It means so much to me. You also get shouted out in the end credits of my YouTube videos, which is nice. Which is nice, isn't it? In my view. And you get lots of other lovely perks as well. So yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing, guys. It is a thing. Look at Martin's channel, man. It takes up 3 lines. Selfish fraud. Oh dear. It is a banger design. Absolutely archal. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But until then, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, guys. Have a good evening.